Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Danger Room here on Streaming Rainbow. We have one more friend here. Hello. We have something really wonderful in store for you tonight for a great cause. This is part of our Pride programming here at Streaming Rainbow, and we are raising money live tonight for mutual aid for one of our founders, Sarah, here. So if you can get into the link that we have the QR code for up above me, and also that should be in the chat, whatever you're watching this on, Twitch or YouTube. Please get in there, donate what you can. If you can't, we love you. We're still grateful that you're here. Come hang out with us. Invite your friends to come hang out with us. Let people know that we're live tonight and that we're raising money this way. Share the donation link if you can, if you feel comfortable with that, because the most important thing we're going to be doing all night long is raising money for this fantastic cause. So please get in there, do that, stick around, hang out with us. And the more money that you give, there are specific donation tiers, the more you can influence the game that we're playing. So we're playing D&D level 20 today. So that's going to be fun. We've got rewards at the $5 level, $10, $15, $20, $25. Sorry, going back here, $30, $40, and $50. So at $50, you warp reality, become a god, shape the destiny of these folks here. Basically, I get to do something really, really fun. If you indicate in the donation that you make that you want it to help the players, it will. If you indicate that you want it to help me as the guide, it will. If you leave it blank, it's up to me. And the players can lobby me for it, essentially. So you can do that with that and with a lot of these. At $40, icons emerge, the most famous names in D&D lore enter the fray. You can decide, is it going to be somebody who helps them, or is it going to be somebody that they fight, right? Or, again, you leave it up to me. That's always fun, right? I would totally let them have the nice thing.
He's
right?
a sick man. Don't let it happen.
The planar shift for $30, tear the fabric of the battlefield itself, which means where they're battling, which will have lair actions every time that they go, will change. I'm going to bring in more stuff for $30 every time you do that. For $25, legendary intervention, summon allies or adversaries from across the plains. Difference there from the other one, the famous people one, that's like you could bring in Vecna or, you know, like other people who have name brand recognition. If they're not there already.
You know,
and if
the
they
kind
are there already.
Vecna, Strahd,
Give me
the other
Strahd.
guys.
Give me
So
Strahd.
here's the thing. There could be three
Strahd.
There could be three Strahds on the field. You know what I mean?
Shouldn't, but
yeah, this is the multiverse, right? We are at the nexus of the multiverse in this game. I'll explain that a little bit more in a second.
Three differently hot Strahds on this my
there's
birthday
one for
week.
each of us.
On this your birthday week, yes, all Strahds for you to
It's cancer season. Give us each one Strahd to romance.
I love that. So the allies or adversaries you summon from across the plains for $25 stick around just for the battle that you're in, right? So when we get that donation in, we will, and when we see it, they'll enter that fight. If it's the end of that fight, we're not going to be cheap about it. I'll let it go through to the next fight. But that adversary will stick around till you kill him. That ally will have to jet at the end of the fight. So little asymmetry there. Arcane Arsenal for $15. Equip the champions of this group or arm their greatest nightmares. So basically, you can give them any item you want. I really got to be clear about this. It's only $15. I'm not putting a limit. I'm not saying, oh, it has to be a rare item or less. No. It doesn't have to be a very rare item or less. Come here. It doesn't have to be a legendary item or less. You can give them an artifact if you want for $15, right? So you could also give me one, is the thing about that. Like, if you want
you don't have to
have me have the Book of Vile Darkness on my side, $15, and I'll pull it out, you know? So just keep that in mind. $10, the multiverse provides, reach into the ether and pull out a miracle or a disaster. So that's going to be a little turn of fate that happens for just $10, either in favor of the players or in favor of me as everything else. And then finally, for $5, even the smallest ripple can change the course of the cosmos. Just a little nudge of fate. You can give advantage, or you can give disadvantage. You can just put it in the notes there, who you want to give it to, or if you want to give it to me. If you give it to me, it'll be disadvantage for the players, or advantage on an attack that I make, because that can be fun too. Or you can give it to the players as advantage or disadvantage, or you could leave it up to me. So that is, those are all of our donation tiers. We will bring them up again a little bit later. We are playing level 20 D&D in a danger room. You all are going to be entering a danger room in a Mortal Kombat-like situation where you are pulled in from across the multiverse to test your mettle and see if you might be able to have what it takes to join the Magical Society of Champions in what amounts to a danger room / holodeck kind of situation. I have prepared up to 9 different encounters, and I have to be so clear. Each of those encounters has so many baddies in it that each one is a nesting doll of encounters, right? So I'm gonna decide how many to bring in at a time as we go, and you're gonna get to choose which ones you go for as we go through however many of them we go through tonight. So we're going to see with the time that we have how many of these we can actually do. And those of you who are watching, if you donate more money and make these super powered folks who are playing with me today have more toys to use, maybe they'll kill things faster and you could watch them kill more things, right? Could be fun. Also, they could die faster if you give more stuff to me. And there's a special secret surprise I have planned if, or, you know, maybe when player characters die. So only one of them knows. I offered to let everybody know, and only one of these 4 fabulous people next to me even knows what happens when their player character dies. So that
I was working. You should have told me. I'm the producer.
I can tell you if you want. I can.
No, now it's too late.
That's too late. All right. So with all of that having been said, and without any further ado, I would love for you all to meet the wonderful people here at the table. Let's go in clockwise order for me. So we're going to go to Mags, to Eli, to Green, to Janie, and then back to me. Take it away, Mags.
Hi, I'm Mags. I use they, them pronouns. Tonight I am playing Victra, who uses they, she pronouns, and I am playing a level 4 barbarian, level 4 fighter, level 12 paladin. Eli.
Hey, everybody. It's me, Eli. They, them pronouns. Tonight I am bringing back my level 20. That's right, all 20 levels of full barbarian. Micah Gembreaker, my dwarven barbarian that I used for a Game Master Monday charity level 21 shot. And I love him so much, I just had to bring him back. And I'm going to pass it down to Green.
Hi, everyone. My name's Green, or Grete, whatever you want to attempt today. I am known as a color and a Muppet, and my pronouns are she, her. I am a cast member with Hilarity Save RPG, but I'm also now a producer here at Streaming Rainbow too, because I'm helping out. Yay! And I already said my pronouns, I think, but I am playing a level 20 Circle of the Land Merfolk Druid named Talori, and she is from my home game, and I love her very much, and I haven't gotten to play her in eons because there is a lich currently puppeting her body, so I'm really happy to get back to my girl. I love my girl. Okay. Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie, she, they. I am playing Ginger, and you can find me just wherever people will have me. I have a problem with games, and I appreciate you all enabling it.
It sounds like you have a solution with games. That's what I'm hearing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I am Danny Mendoza, he, him, Danny R. Mendoza, everywhere that internet things are found. So if you want to find me, you just put Danny, the letter R, Mendoza into anything. and I'm there. But Blue Sky is a cool place to look for my TTRPG updates. I should at some point probably actually put my my link tree there as well. So hey, maybe tonight will be the night. And I'm also here as a staff member at Streaming Rainbow. So yeah, before we get all the way started here, I know I've talked a little bit about it. Eli, do you want to tell the fine folks at home anything else about our Pride stuff here on the channel?
Absolutely. Also, before we do that, this is a very special table because you'll notice that there are some very familiar faces. Usually they've been in hell, hence the gay fire. But you're like, well, Green hasn't been in Inferno yet. So maybe you'll see Green in hell next year. You never know.
2027,
Anyway.
baby. Me and Dante gonna be like that. Like, I'm so excited.
Amazing. And this is my favorite part. With the 5 of us at this table, we are all representing the saint, the serpent, the prophet, the pagan, and the exile. So this is truly an Inferno game.
Blessed be, kitty girl.
Blessed be. So Pride this year, we have shifted over to a mutual aid for our very own Serafina Smith. If you've been with the channel at all, you all know Sarah and love her. If you can't support monetarily, then go back and watch all of Hallie's children. Watch everything that she has done on her channel. She's a brilliant storyteller and truly the best of us here at the channel. And she unfortunately had to basically flee from Texas. She had to move from Texas because it's not safe for the trans community down there. And while she is safe and all good now, moving is expensive and very stressful, and her internet didn't work for a week, so she had an unexpected week of not being able to make money. So whatever we can raise is going directly to her. So just if you can support an amazing person, she is truly the coolest ever. And we're going to be doing this, honestly, past the end of June, because as you saw in our intro, we also have our pre-recorded games of Pride is a Riot and Half of My Soul, which Danny is running. It's our 5 one-shots in 5 weeks. We're going to keep raising money through those, and those are going until, the middle of July, Danny? So
at this point, I think they technically go through like the end of July. So we're going to be doing that for a long time. And also, I love this format. We're having a lot of fun with it here on the channel. So if you have more stuff that you want to see in this level 20 Danger Room format, let us know. We're here to serve all of you. You're part of the community, right? As the people watching this stuff, we want you to have as much fun as we're having. So if you got more stuff you want us to run, this and also non-D&D stuff and whatever, always tell us. Get in the Discord. Come hang out with us. We're very nice people. And if you want to come play with us, play with us. You can play with us off camera. You can play with us on camera, you know? I want you all to know that while we've been doing these intros, I've been building more encounters. So I actually think I'm going to have you base this on a D12 instead of on a D10, which is what I was going to do. So you have even more people that you're going to be able to potentially face. Eli, was there anything else you wanted to mention about the channel or about Pride before we kick it off?
No, I don't think so. So, well, yeah, our last live stream for Pride is going to be on Friday. It's our last Inferno game. So go do the same donations to our Ko-fi or Ko-fi, however people say it, link, and tell us what rewards you want to give, either for this game or for Inferno. Guys, the guns are back in Inferno. So if you spend $2, you can give everybody a gun.
Donate them to Neon so they can smite with them.
Yeah, I did say that, which means that the Prophet can Eldritch Blast with a gun.
Oh, that's sick.
So
that's
we keep talking, Danny's gonna make more encounters for us.
Hey, listen. Good luck. We're fine. I got 45 hit
He's
points.
He's gonna do it regardless.
And as
I really am.
Said, as Green said, if you can't give, we fully understand. We're all trying to do our best this Pride. Just amplify that link. And whatever you can give, we super appreciate it. And if anything, just yell out or just come and sit in the chat with us and like yell hilarious things at us because it's very fun. And we're very excited to be very dumb for these next few hours. So without further ado, I will give the power back to Danny.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. As though I didn't have the power the entire time. We do have a D12 worth of encounters. That was the power I held the whole time.
Oh, wait. We all four of us have one advantage, by the way, from our very good friend Courtney.
Yes.
Thank you, Courtney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank
Perceive
you,
Courtney. Perceive Courtney. We love Courtney.
Perceive.
Courtney
Perceived.
Courtney is the best. We love Courtney. Thank you, Courtney. For giving advantage to everybody at the table. Yes, absolutely. Everybody at the table but me on this, our night of pride. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, it's
leave
not
me out
homophobic when
of
it's to us. It's homophobic when it's to you. Do you not see?
Danny's part of the community, so we are kind of being homophobic to Danny.
I love that in the chat. Courtney's like, Danny's drunk with power. Hello, I'm the best. And then Danny, this is not about you. Super fair. Super fair, Courtney.
That.
I love that. It isn't about me. And honestly, I don't need the help. These people should be terrified. I want to give everybody a little bit of context here. I asked everyone at this table to build the most broken character that they can. Not like within certain parameters. Just the most broken character that they can. Literally every single thing that exists on D&D Beyond is allowed. We turned off encumbrance. They all have a bag of holding, just in case. It makes anybody feel better about the no encumbrance thing. And I told everybody to take the highest level item of everything that they have. I told them all to take a tome or a manual for the key stat that they have that automatically gives them a +2 in that stat, just for fun. And I said that they should all have the maximum number of attuned items their build allows, and those attuned items should be the strongest ones for their build that they want. Eli, would you like to tell the good people how many hit points your character has?
Hi, Micah is doing just fine at 345 hit points.
345 hit points. And I have a contingency plan for what happens when Micah and anyone else here dies so that you all can keep playing. So with that in mind, I would really love to first do spotlight intros. Those of you who have played at my table before know I love spotlight intros. So this is what's going to happen. You're going to introduce your character wherever the hell you want them to be, because you're going to be plucked out of the multiverse and into this danger room. We're going to go in the same order we just went in. So Mags, congrats. You're going to get to go first when I finish talking. Mags to Eli, to Green to Janie, and then back to me. I want a full description of your character in the narrative, right? So let us know what they look like, how they move. You can be mid-battle if you want. You're not going to be in turn order. Feel free to mention stuff that's in your kit if you'd like. Show off, right? Want people to know exactly how cool and powerful your character is for the contrast. And without further ado, Mags, where do we find Victra?
You see Victra. She looks like, if for the sickos out there, if you gave at least 2 foot of height to Chris Statlander, gave her a bit more muscle and a half-shaved wolf cut on her head, you see her somewhere in the fucking mountains, solo training on her own. She's got this big ass greatsword. It's pretty fucking terrifying looking if you really look a little too close at it. And she's just hyper focused, trained on whatever the fuck she's practicing right now.
Nice. All right. Eli.
We all find Micah sitting on a rock. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me, Mags. And covered in blood. He's got his I gotta turn and see what I've got. Yeah, he's got his battle axe just kind of leaning off to the side, and he's got a jug that he is fully just swigging from. This ain't water, y'all. This is full moonshine in this jug. This jug of alchemy that can change. And right now, it's moonshine. And he's just drinking. His armor is covered in spikes. That comes into play later. They are also covered in blood and a little bit of gore and viscera. He's kind of cleaned it off a little bit. It's kind of just like knocked it off. But he is an older dwarf, standing about 4'4". Kind of, he had red hair that is going into white. Beard's got ginger and white spread through it, braided with some metal clasps on it. He's a fine, upstanding dwarven man, so he always looks good. And yeah, he's just sitting and having a celebratory drink after just absolutely decimating whoever the fuck that was. I don't know.
Perfect. Green.
So Talori can be found on a ship after a long adventure with her friends, trying to prevent the political corruption of a island ravaged by vampires. And she recently just got her body back from a merfolk lich who was doing a bunch of things. And she's currently in a mode of celebration. She stands at about 7'10", is a nice earthy type of green, light green tone, long merfolk tendrils that reach about her mid back, covered in a bunch of robes, two staffs that are crossed as an X on her back. She still has a bit of weather and tear from her body being overtaken by necrosis and her pack with the evil moon god. But things happen, and sometimes you win lying about promising to be a vampire. And then you sit around with a bunch of your pirate friends who will take you back to your homeland to see your two moms and drink devil's piss and hope not to burp fire. So she has these nice kind of sclera green and black eyes, no nose, just two little slots in the middle of her face, very similar to a frog's, just a very positive disposition. And she's looking around at everyone and just saying, I know that what we did was hard, but eventually we're going to see how much it was worth it, to show that everybody is equal and everybody deserves a chance to live the life that they're supposed to live. So cheers, and I'm going to drink you to the fucking ground. And they continue.
I love that. And last and very much not least, Janie.
Hi. So I'm going to set a scene. There's a dungeon, and outside of the dungeon, there's this really cool looking brass box. It is filled with monsters, and I think one evil wizard. He's an evil wizard because it says his hat says evil wizard. Also
Nice.
in a cage, it's like it's got gears on. It's really fancy looking, and
Mhm.
you could see the remnants of this really really chaotic looking battle. There's still like a tree smoldering. There's a rock where it shouldn't be, and then you see
Mhm.
sitting kind of near the cages is a petite kind of dark human who
Mhm.
is just sitting there eating lunch. She's got a really nice spread. She's ignoring the wizard, like screaming threats to let him go. She's just enjoying herself after a nice day at a dungeon. You also see a big pile of gold, like of loot that. Yeah, she's just enjoying herself, a nice quiet meal, ignoring all of the chaos that she just happened to start.
I love that. That's fantastic. And as that chaos unfolds, as all of you exist in the moments that you just described, you see, seemingly at the same time, as far as any of you can tell. I mean, you don't even know each other yet, right? Maybe, I mean, it would make more sense if it was at different times, right? What would that mean if one person was in the same place at the same time on 4 different planes? Anyway, a Kenku shows up right next to each of you where you are. You hear a light whistle in sort of the back of your ear, right? And you hear in your mind more than out loud, although you can't be sure if it was entirely quiet. Are you ready for the opportunity of a lifetime? what each of you think, say, or do.
Can my
What?
friends come? We're in the middle of a party. You can join.
I will say, if you want to try to persuade, give me a persuasion check on that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Not again. Weird ass voices talking to me. I'm not.
Oh.
I did get a
where-
19 plus 2.
Okay, 21. Copy that. I'll resolve all of these at once. Micah, is there anything specific that you're looking to do? Like with that, what the fuck? Is that just discussion? Are you trying to perceive anything, look around, anything at all?
I'll perceive that fucking bird.
All right, perceive that
I'm
fucking
right
bird.
here,
Go ahead and roll.
Eli.
Not you. You're not a fucking bird.
Different bird. Yeah.
I will also perceive that fucking bird.
All right. Both of you, perception checks, please.
Listen, the last time I played Micah and I had a perception check, I got a nat 20. I didn't this time. I got an 8 plus 7. So
Okay, so that's a 15.
15.
All right. I'm gonna let you know right now.
I got a 21.
21 copy. Actually, I'll wait. Janie, what does Ginger want to do?
Ginger's going to finish her meal and let this voice know that she has cookies and she has a dessert, another dessert too, and she's got to finish. And if you can just wait or just schedule yourself in, that's fine. But right now, I'm eating.
Copy that. Oh, all right. So you know what? You do, even with that 15, I want everybody to know I rolled a nat 1, right? Starting strong. You do, even with that 15, perceive the Kenku. They are in a bit of like an in-between space. It seems like they might be astrally projected, right? I'll give that to you for free because I rolled a fucking nat 1. So you can just have it. But yeah, astrally projected ass there. Y'all to see him. I am going to do a contested on the persuasion. So give me 1 second on that. You said that was a 21 also. And I am going to just make it a charisma save is how I'm going to roll that.
Oh, you're fucking
roll
nice.
Absolute dog shit. That is a 7, a natural 7 for an 11. So you do convince this Kenku to hang out for a minute, like let you finish partying a little more. Also, you can bring a friend. And to make this super duper clear, Greta, I'm telling you to please add a companion or summon or whatever, whoever you want.
So fun fact, I have a second character sheet from this home game.
Is it the Lich?
It's a cleric that only has healing spells.
Thank
and will
God.
only attack monsters.
So your cleric will go on your turn. You will treat them as your companion, and they are now coming with you. Would
Very
you like to
important
describe them?
Very important question. Am I allowed to level her up to level 22?
Yes. Also level 20. Also level
Look,
20.
guys, we came up with this idea Monday. and now Greta has to play 2 level 20 characters. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, I will say, by the way, you're going to want to be thinking about your turn before I get to you. I will make it clear when you're on deck. Not just because we want to get through as much as possible tonight, but because I will punish you if it takes too long. Right? Lovingly, with all of my heart. If it takes too long, there will be layer actions, reactions, things. I'm going to just make things happen. So keep that in mind. Go ahead.
Ophelia Stoutbrook is a human that has avoided being a vampire this entire time. She is blind in one eye, is a single mother, and possibly in a relationship with her god. And she has bright white hair, is the prettiest girl at the party, and generally can't be romanceable no matter how much you try. She is just here to help. The church just told me to come here, and I'm here to do what I was told, and that's why I'm here. Really, we can go. I'm still sober. I think that would be good.
For now. All right. So please level up her to level 20. Send me her character sheet. Make sure it's set to public so I can see it. Or make a copy to level up to level 20 and add it to the campaign. Whatever you want to do, you can use the same campaign invite link that I sent you before to like add that to the campaign. Because then I got to put it into like turn. Well, actually, it's going to go on your turn, but I got to be able to see it. All right. So because I rolled like dog shit on all of that, I'm going to say, Janie, Ginger has advantage on what Ginger would like to do next. Ginger is fully able to just perceive that this Kenku is the one who spoke in their brain and is astrally projected in front of them. Is there anything that Ginger wants to do?
I mean, after her original schedule was to eat, then get the bounty on the evil wizard if there still was one, and to I guess they're all monsters, so just like give them to a monster parts dealer, or since she's slain all of them.
That's super fair. I think that roll me a luck check with advantage. So just a straight D20 with advantage. And I'm going to say that if it's just a 10 or higher, you are going to be able to find a dealer that you need who's going to be interested in what you're selling. Sorry, 11 or higher. If it's above a 10, this is the top. I'm sorry. Okay, Dice. That's fine. You want to mess with me, Dice? We haven't even started yet. Okay.
Happy Pride.
Happy
Can
Pride,
I just say
everybody.
how much I love that my captain just said ha 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 ha.
All right. So yes, you not only found a trader who's willing to do that, you found a trader who's willing to do that and provide you with a custom item that allows you to summon. You're going to be able to summon a solar. Okay. So you're going to be able to bring them into just one. This is how they're going to pay you for the whole deal, right? If you're willing to trade this, you're going to have this one item and you can add a solar to your sheet if you'd like, or I can help you with that if you'd like, under the summoning section, right? I want everybody to know a solar is a CR21 celestial, and you are going to be able to summon them as a companion that could also potentially go on your turn and do some fun stuff. So you get that as well. For the fact that both Victra saw, the Kenku with a 21 and Micah did even with a 15 because it was a natural one. I'm going to thank the two of you for that as well. And what you are going to do is you are going to be owed a favor from Whistler, the Kenku that you all have in front of you. So at any time in a battle, you can summon Whistler to come in, and Whistler will be on your side in that round. You can do it one round per battle, right? So I want to be super clear. Whistler is extremely broken, right? Whistler is mechanically a Horizon Walker Ranger, and I know a lot of people like to sleep on Rangers, but not this guy.
Horizon Rangers. Horizon Walkers are fucking broken as shit.
Has a plus 13 initiative and an AC of 27, walking speed of 45 feet, and in their spells that they have available has Gate, Demiplane, Teleport, Plane Shift, Etherealness, Word of Recall, Transport via Plants, Arcane Gate. Are you picking up a trend here? Swift Quiver, Teleportation Circle, Tree Stride, Wrath of Nature, Steel Wind Strike, Protection from Evil and Good, Misty Step, Haste, Far Step, Contact Other Plane, Conjure Woodland Beings, Conjure Volley, Commune with Nature, Banishment, and a bunch more. Polymorph is in there, Guardian of Faith. There's a lot of stuff I'm not going to read out right now, but powerful. So once per battle, you can bring them in. They'll go on your turn, and they're just going to shoot into the space, do whatever you want him to do, shoot back out. Any questions? All right. Yes,
have
go
I
ahead.
offer a little sip of moonshine to Whistler.
Can we roll?
It goes
for
through his
Whistler
ethereal,
instead of you
like,
roll for Whistler.
You can 1,000% do that. Yeah.
Thank you.
I just
don't
need
trust
to
your
give you
dice
the
right now,
info.
Danny.
No, it's
I
super
trust
fair.
them, but I also don't trust them.
No, my dice have been trash. You are correct about this. So Whistler, you're going to be able to dig that in. Are you able to, let me know, are you able to see Whistler's sheet on your side? If you go to the campaign, you can see the whole breakdown. Okay. So you all can decide what you want to do there. And I am going to be tracking like use of spell slots and stuff, right? Between battles, you're going to be able to act as though you had a long rest. So you can use everything you want. Cool. When you're all done with the stuff that you're doing, and Whistler has patiently waited for all of you, and you all have taken on all of the wonderful goodies that you've earned during this intro section, you are able to then enter into Whistler's portal that he opens up. Do you all have any questions or want to do anything other than that as you potentially enter the portal? And Ginger, by the way, I added the solar to your extras. So if you go into the extras tab, there is now a CR21 solar with 297 hit points and a flying speed of 150 feet on your sheet. Any questions? Nope. Okay.
I will say that Ginger is last.
To go through? Beautiful.
The
Love
very
that.
last one to show up. Like
she had to finish her
very
dessert,
last
Danny.
She's got
It's
priorities.
so important.
All right. So you all go through the portal, and I'm going to need a con save from all four of you, please. And actually, I'm going to need a con save for your for the people going with you, right? So I need a con save for the solar. You can just roll con on the solar sheet, which should be under the extras for you. And I'm going to need a con save for the cleric, please.
31 on that con save.
I wonder if you made it. All right, go ahead.
It's a mystery.
When CR 30 is the highest, sorry, not CR. When what's it called? DC 30 is the highest that the book gives you, right?
I got 17.
But I'm not the book, so there is that whole thing. What were you saying, Greta?
I got 17 for boat. Funny enough.
Okay, copy that. What about Micah?
22, and I rolled bad.
Yeah. And then last and not least, Ginger and the solar accompanying Ginger. No, not good.
No. I want to go back to my sandwich and my dessert. And the solar
what happened?
The solar could come with me.
Okay, the solar can come with you for the sandwich. What did you get?
I really don't want to talk about it. It's traumatic.
Listen, that dice was bad. It was bad, Danny.
Is it a nat 1? Is that
no?
Bad?
It's not a nat 1. No, it was a 3.
It's a 3. I do see a 3 there.
It was the 3 was for the solar. The nat 1, I got the nat 1.
Was for you. Yeah, because you have a plus. All right. So
I'm traumatized. I need to go. I need to call my therapist.
So here's the terrible news. The solar is going to come in at half hit points. So the solar is going to start halfway down. Let me see what I could do on your sheet for that. While I'm doing that, you're going to start with 1 level of exhaustion for that nat 1. So you're going to be able to add that. Let me see where that is. Put that on your sheet. 1 level of exhaustion. Solar is going to be down to half hit points. So half of 297, I'm going to be nice. I'm just going to take 145 hit points away. And so I'm very much ran down. 152. They could always heal, right? And for those 17s that did not pass, that you don't have to take a you do not have to take a level of exhaustion. That was just because of the nat 1. You're also not going to be at lower hit points, but you are going to be at disadvantage on your initiative rolls. Now, if you normally have advantage on your initiative rolls, then that'll just flatten out, right? But otherwise, you'd have disadvantage on initiative rolls for both of those characters. For the 22, you passed. You're all good. You made it through okay. And for the 31, if you don't already have advantage on your initiative rolls, you have advantage now on your initiative rolls for that. And that's for the whole night, everybody. But I will say the solar will be able to go back up to full hit points if anybody heals them back up to full hit points. That will not reset. And also, if anybody can do anything to try to get rid of a level of exhaustion, you're able to do that. Now, that level of exhaustion is going to go away when you do a long rest, so it will only last the first battle that you have. But I will tell you from now, there are other ways that you can get exhaustion. So, and not all of them will necessarily reset when you do your long rest. Most of them will. One kind won't. You'll find out. Maybe. All right. So with all that having been said, please go ahead and go into your D&D Beyond and open up the map. If you don't know where the map is on there, you can be on the campaign sheet and click Launch VTT, or you can be on your character sheet. And there is, next to the campaign D&D Level 20 Danger Room, there's a little button that looks like an arrow pointing to the right, or a play button, called Launch Game. And if you click on Launch Game, it will take you to a map. And on that map, you should be able to see your characters in the middle of an arena. It is a very traditional gladiatorial arena, surrounded by what seem to be the carvings, the statues of gladiators looking down on you, each of which represents one of the core classes of the game. So there are 13 of them around you, if I'm not mistaken here. And you're at the center. Whistler's there, and two other people are there. One of them is a huge Goliath, barely dressed in anything, with a massive halberd, who has a big smile on their face. And the other is a serpentine warforged, equally huge, who none of you recognize, but any of you at home who watched our last level 20 D&D game, which exists in the same multiverse, but this is not in continuity with, this is to the side of, this is Evan Tier, Warforged Adventurer. Evan Tier speaks up and says, thank you, Whistler. And Whistler pops out of existence. Evan Tier says, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Magical Society of Champions. We are here to test your mettle. You have been invited because you are among the most promising potential recruits across the multiverse. We will be testing your character as well as your abilities and your endurance. If you succeed, you will get the benefits of being a member of the Magical Society of Champions, and we will call upon you to join us in saving the multiverse whenever that is necessary. As a part of what you do here today, you may find that people in the audience here, and you look up around this area, and you don't see anybody in the crowd, but you do hear the sounds of the crowd. You get the sense of a chat that may include some friends that we recognize, some people like Ewan and Courtney, some people like Hector and Gabby, people who have the ability to influence what it is that you all are experiencing. And they say, depending on how the audience feels about everything, we may be utilizing one of the most powerful elements in the universe, the deck of many things. And if we go into the darker parts of our hearts, we may be using a tarot deck to help us navigate them. And above table, what I will say is that some of those tiers I described before, where you're able to bring in things that warp reality and that sort of thing, I'm going to be pulling from the deck of many things for that, or I'm going to be having y'all pull from the deck of many things for that. And depending on what happens with the deck of many things, I might also be pulling in some tarot stuff to help keep it interesting. So if you want to donate for a great cause, keep that in mind. Evan coils themselves around themselves, gets very, very large above you all, actually grows to about double the height that they already were, and says, "Do you all have any questions before I pass this along to Gork?"
What the fuck?
Is that your question?
Kinda, yeah.
What is the goal of what the fuck?
What is the goal of this? What? Are we just gonna fight things? Are we gonna what?
You are being recruited by the Magical Society of Champions. Have you not heard of the Magical Society of Champions?
No. Never in my goddamn life. I don't even know who these. Hi, all you other people. Never met y'all. Good to meet you.
You all should introduce yourselves to each other. Please go ahead.
Again, I'm talking. So hey, y'all, I'm Micah. Gembreaker. I had to hit things.
They call me Victra.
Who's they?
You will address me as such.
Victra.
Well, hi, Micah, Victra. My name's Delori, and it's nice to meet you. And what's your name?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Ginger, but I'm like really tired. I think I need a nap before I do this.
Unfortunately, there will not be napping allowed during the battles. Bless you, Ginger.
Are you feeling a little under the weather? By the way, I'm Ophelia. Here, let me help you. And she's going to cast a little bit of greater restoration on you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Will be greater restoration does get rid of the, if I'm correct about it, does get rid of the exhaustion, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
All right, exhaustion is gone.
But will it get rid of my sneezes in real life?
Nah.
Unfortunately, no.
I would not be surprised if green is in fact magic.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
There is a power beyond us that we cannot control. This power is the power of the sneeze above table. Here you realize that Evan Tier is aware that this is a game. This is a fully metatextual existence within which the multiverse occurs. So Evan Tier has traveled to our real world, would be able to talk with all of us, and does know that all of you are piloting this game. Do with that what you will.
This is like that one time I got real wasted,
not thinking too hard,
and drank moonshine and looked up in the sky and saw a lady in a pajama. That was rough.
Okay, I did see in the chat, it's so dangerous for y'all that I'm actually reading the chat today. I did see in the chat, roll on the sneeze table, please. And I like that. So, you know what I'm going to do? So I'm going to just open up D&D Beyond real quick, and I'm going to look for a wild magic table.
Yeah.
Gabby!
Yeah. Wild magic table.
I should send you the one I used. I'm using that for...
I actually would like the one that you use. But to do this real quick, hey, Janie, why don't you roll me a D100 real quick? I'm going to just keep this up over here, actually. Oh.
I just need everyone to know, usually I have two very large screens, and unfortunately I'm only on one screen and have to have all of this open, plus an additional
I'm so sorry.
So I got a 66,
really
so if there was another dice,
all
it would
right.
be another 6.
6, 6,
Beautiful.
6.
All right. So up to
3
three
off from the funny
creatures.
number, but we'll take it.
Up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage. Go ahead and choose 3 creatures near you. I want to remind you, I'm going to put the solar on the map for you so that you can see that they exist. I want to remind you that there's also a second player character available there. Ophelia is there as well.
Within how many feet
and
again?
Let me see. I'll let you do anybody who's in there with you. We'll do it like that. It was within 30 feet, but don't worry about that. Just
So I can get Whistler.
Whistler yeeted out of there a moment ago.
Okay.
I just didn't hide them, but now they're hidden. So Whistler is not gettable, but you could, if you think this is a good idea, get Evan or Gork or both. I'm going to roll the 4d10 lightning damage so that you know how much is being done here.
Also, big thank you to Hector. We love you so much. We now have cosmic backup for us.
Thank you, Hector. 30.
You, Hector.
It's 30 lightning damage for each of the 3 people that you choose.
I don't like the way you worded it. You said if you think it's a good idea.
I mean, they might do something. Who knows? Who knows how they'll interpret the sneeze? Would you like to find out how they interpret the sneeze?
Let's see. The
We have
Keanu
a
Reeves on my
professional
shoulder
sneeze
saying
interpreter
no,
in the
but
chat.
I want to say yes.
Okay, go for it.
Fuck.
Hector does say feel free to save it when in the midst of a fight. So what I will say is amongst yourselves, decide who is going to pick the creature that is going to come in to help you. Whoever you all pick, let's say it's not Janie, just because Janie already has a solar there, right? And not Green, because Green already has two character sheets.
You do it, Max.
So
Max,
Mags, you're gonna be.
You get to pick who comes and saves us.
I need you to pick somebody who is between CR 18 and 23.
Oh my god.
And you're going to put them onto your sheet as like a summon or something, a sidekick, however you want to put it.
Where's the list?
It's on D&D Beyond. If you go into the extras tab on D&D Beyond,
Hey, D&D Beyond, sponsor us, even though we barely play D&D.
Yeah, and when we do, we never use D&D Beyond unless it's these things, because we're always doing Acheron stuff. You go into extras, and then you go under familiar. Let's do it as a familiar or a beast companion, whatever you want. Let's do it as a familiar. I think it's gonna be easier. And then
you said 18 to 23.
18 to 23, yeah. Which I'm giving you the range, even though you might think I'm gonna do 23. Because you never know what you're going to find. It's not just about the raw challenge rating. It can also be about the fun, right? I really want to use this to do X, right? And then you'll decide when you bring them in for that donation amount. Remember, they're only going to stick around for the one battle, right? And when they're dead, they're dead. If they die in the battle. So that's all really good. I'm so glad I have a wild magic table open now. Thank you so much for that, Gabby. I'm really excited about it.
I'm gonna yell at you later for this, Gabby.
So what are the consequences of me sneezing?
Well, who did you sneeze on? Because there's 3 people
with lightning
that you got to pick. Yeah, you get 30 lightning damage to 3 people. I just got to know which 3 they are.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Evan, but you're gonna get sneezed on. It's like a straight path too. So
yeah, that's okay. Evan's gonna get one of them. Who gets the other 2?
Gork, because why not?
Okay.
And Lori. Sorry.
It's
okay. Sorry. I'm just looking at
So what do you what do you do when you're hit, Lori?
It's lightning, so I think she just goes, you know what? I've done this enough for other people. This is revenge. I understand. Karma.
All right. So what Gork does is Gork bonus action Misty Steps next to you. And let me just do that. Where you at, Ginger? Boom. Just kind of did it for the flavor. Actually, kind of in front of you. That's how I'm going to do that. So bonus action Misty Steps in front of you and is going to take a swipe. Let me see how many actions you have. Ooh, attacks per action is 4. And actions that you have is... And let's just say you have 1. Is that right? Attacks per action 4. Yeah. All right. Gonna have the halberd out. Has a plus 19 to hit. That is a 28 for.
Now he rolls well.
28 for I didn't roll very well.
He rolled.
I didn't roll very well. I rolled a 9. So that is 18 slashing damage on the first hit. Second hit is 29 to hit. So that is just 14 slashing damage there. That is I can't read it because it's on top of the thing. 34 to hit. And that is 15 slashing damage. And then for the final hit here of Gorks, that is 36 to hit, which is 13 slashing damage. So all told, let's add that up real quick to make things easier for you. That's 18 plus 14, so 28, 32, 47, 50, 60 slashing damage. And then Evan is going to hit you with... No, don't want to do that. I'm going to be real nice about this, and I'm not going to do any of the things I was just looking at because that doesn't feel fun. So I am just going to hit you with Chant of Thaw. Nope, can't do that because that just increases there. That's not the thing I thought it was. I am just going to hit you with Cause Fear. That's what I'm going to do. So I awaken the sense of mortality in one creature I can see within range, and target must succeed on a wisdom save or become frightened of me till the spell ends. Frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, adding the effect on itself with success. So going to use that, and it is a DC 14, so not bad. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom save, DC 14. What do you do when you succeed with that 21?
Well, I'm already like super injured because of this, right?
Yes, correct.
I'm quite upset about this because I was not planning on being here, and now I sneezed because I caught a cold in that stupid dungeon. There really should be like guidelines for these places so that you don't get
There's
sick
a lot
in
of dust in
dungeons.
here. I feel like that's against an
This
OSHA
arena
violation.
is very dusty. That's not.
There's also
on...
blood on the floor. If you don't like, did no one clean up after the last one?
Right. Exactly. So
I'm sorry, are you guys not used to like gladiator pits? Because this, like, I mean, like, if they're well used, this is just kind of what they look like.
It's been a while. I just also this just kicked off real fast. Are we fighting y'all or what are we fighting?
Are we fighting each
No.
other? I'd rather not hurt the
Ginger.
people I just made friends with, but if I have to, you know.
Well, okay, listen, you all have bloodied me, and here, here is a list of complaints, and she like pulls out a list of code or something. Like you're not compliant.
Now, to be fair, giant snake-like robot dude.
Yes.
Like, listen, to be fair, we did just get pulled here, yanked here by a little black Kanku, and who was great, by the way, wherever the fuck he went. But this was real fast, and she just fucking sneezed. And well, I don't know. Do you usually cast lightning bolts when you sneeze? Is that new? Is that a normal thing for you?
Yeah, it is. I have really bad allergies, and
Oh,
I wasn't able to take my medicine before I came in here. I'm sorry that I injured you, but
wow.
also
I
here's another
understand.
guidelines thing, and she like pulls out more code violations.
I apologize.
So
I don't have my medicine with me. I just have my spells, and I don't have anything for allergies.
he takes takes the stuff from you, right? But both of the regulations says these do not apply in here and disintegrates them, and says, I did decide to take it easy on you as you did just arrive, and I understand what you did was not your fault. It is just important for you to understand that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction here in the danger room. Are you all ready to begin your testing, or do you
No,
have
because
any
I'm
other
bloodied.
questions?
I'm sick now. I need medical care.
Hold
That
on.
is
I'm a
for
doctor.
all of
I can
you
help.
to
It's
decide.
okay. Hold on. And she's gonna cast a
Damn.
quick cure wounds on you.
Okay,
Damn.
go
Uh,
ahead.
Hey, you
This
human
is my
one.
job. I'm human.
You're
Yes.
a good one. You're a good one. I
Mhm.
got your
Mhm.
back. I got you.
You see that as you do that, Evan Tier barely moves a hand, and Evan and Gork are both healed.
You know, you knew it was. You knew she didn't mean to do that. You could have healed her too, Snake Eye. I mean, come on now.
You got
That
75 points
would
of healing, by the way.
cheat on the test.
How many?
I will say 75, and you only needed
Okay.
60. So this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to let you take the extra 15 as temp HP.
Oh my
Okay.
god, so kind.
Yeah, he's so kind.
I wonder why.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Being real nice. So, Micah, you've been asking a lot of questions, and you don't know anything about what the Magical Society of Champions is.
No.
So why don't you roll me a wisdom save? And if you beat the DC set for this wisdom save, you will get to know something very helpful. And if you fail at it, you're going to tell me what scares you most.
Great. Listen, I'm real strong, and I got a good constitution. Luckily, wisdom is not my worst thing, though. I do have a +1 to that. What's the DC? Do I get to know?
Not the first time.
Okay. Ooh. I can't. I'm gonna use my advantage.
All right.
Thanks, Courtney. Oh, okay. Listen, it's a 18
Okay. Total.
total. Hey, I just got a +1. Okay, give me a fucking
That was a
break.
pretty good roll.
I hit things.
All right. So, what is Micah most afraid of in the whole world?
In the whole world.
That's such a threat.
Such a threat. Like existentially or like viscerally?
I'm scared of
Porque no
friendship.
los dos?
I'm scared
let's
of
see.
puppies.
You know I can still use that, right?
I'm scared of warm
No.
hugs.
I can use that.
Affection, the love and respect of anybody. Let's see. I think Micah is scared of being stuck and unable to help.
You're brave. for
I know
making
I
that
am,
the
especially
answer.
because I unequipped,
That's a
especially because
brave
I
answer.
unequipped the thing that means that you cannot paralyze me. So
Yeah. Okay. So Micah, with that bravery comes a reward. You don't know much about Magical Society Champions. None of the rest of you do either. If you'd like to take the same risk, you can. And let me know.
Absolutely.
And if you'd like to, all right, go ahead and roll for
just
it.
kidding. I do still have the thing that I do still have the thing that means you can't paralyze me.
Do you-
Go fuck yourself.
Then
you think that's the only way that I can make you freeze in place?
do you prefer us roll in the campaign, or can I use my physical dice?
You can use your physical dice. The only thing that I would prefer you roll in the campaign, if you're okay with it, is your initiative when I call for it.
Okay.
Because it's going to make it easier for me to put it into the encounter. But if you prefer to do it physically, just tell me your initiative. I can put it in manually.
Heard. All right.
So we
then
all
have
we all get to roll this con save or whatever it is.
Wisdom save. If you
Got
want, you don't have to. Keep in mind, you don't know the DC, and if you beat it, you learn something useful. And if you fail, you have to tell me the thing that your character is most afraid of in the whole world.
Okay. For
Can't
to
pussy
Lori,
out.
I got a unnatural 20, and then for Ophelia, I got a 17.
Cool.
25.
25. Okay.
Ooh.
Does
My
Ginger
bitch
also
smart.
want to partake or just like hang out watching? Either way is good.
Initiative, correct?
No. It's a wisdom save, but you don't have to do
Okay,
it. You
I'll do it.
choose to do it if you want to. And yeah. If you fail, you tell me the thing Ginger's most afraid of in the world. If you succeed, I tell you something
15.
useful. So what's the thing that Ginger's most afraid of in the world?
I would say complete chaos that she cannot control.
The great news is, thanks to Eli, thank you, Eli, I now have 2 different wild magic tables. And what's going to happen for the rest of the game is that whenever I call for you, specifically for Ginger, to roll on a wild magic table, you're going to roll twice, and we're going to take results from both of these tables. And that's going to be what happens. So about that 17, Greta. What is the thing that character fears most greatly?
So for Ophelia, the thing that she fears most greatly, let's see. I think it's her hurting somebody that doesn't deserve it.
You're also very brave. And for that 20, hey, meets it, beats it. You squeaked. I'm nice. I only said it at a DC 20. You're level 20 characters. That's
I will
nothing.
say I have a plus 11 to fucking wisdom. I rolled so goddamn low. I'm pissed. Pissed for
You
both
feel my pain.
characters. For both
You feel
characters.
my pain. You feel my pain. So Eli, the DC's 20 for that. It was so nice. And I do want you to know, thank you so much for sending me the wild magic table. Ginger is now going to have to roll on both tables because of the failure on the wisdom save that just happened. Every time that I call for a wild magic roll, and both things are going to happen. So that'll be fun. Chaos. Ophelia is scared of hurting somebody who doesn't deserve it, the wrong person, whatever that means. And Micah is afraid of being stuck, just like physically unable to move. Now for that 20 that you squeaked by with, Greta, I'm going to tell you that the D12 that you're going to roll, and it's going to be you who gets to roll the first one, right? Is going to determine what kind of fight you are in, which is also going to potentially determine where the fight takes place. Now, within that, Mags, I am going to let you, with that 25, decide which option of the ones that I present we go with. These are layers, formally. There are things in them that happen. So this is not a purely cosmetic choice. You may just end up fighting in the arena you're in right now. The arena you're in right now might change. Or, as has been established, this being a multiplanar institution that you are engaging with, named after the Danger Room and a holodeck, you are fully able to move from space to space. I'm so scared of really attractive men giving me a
I'm
massage.
just really scared of that, guys. I'm so scared.
Hey, Eli, define massage. Gonna get real deep tissue in there.
I'm a barbarian, so I think he likes the deep massage. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So, Greta, hit me with that D12, please.
I got a 6 on the D12.
Okay, let me count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You have entered the homebrew danger room.
Ooh.
It's an interesting one for you all to be in. I wasn't expecting that.
Hate that.
And most of the initiative was not good on my side, so that's great. Before you all roll initiative, I do want to give you that option. So first, I will give you the option, Mags. Do you want to fight? You can do this in the exact map you see right now, or in a different version of this map. Do you want to fight in the exact version of it that you see, or do you want to fight in a different version?
Let's go different version.
Okay. Different version. Let's see what we want to do here. Do you like the one that's up now?
Oh shit. Why not? Let's get this one out of the way.
Okay. So that everybody at home knows, the ground around you, where you're standing, lifts up. Underneath the sand, stone walkways raise into the air, and next to you, as they raise, is water. Just a lot of water. I'm gonna say the solar is flying here for now, just because we're gonna need the space. You all are able to put yourselves where you'd like. I've put you on the map, so put yourselves wherever you want. I am going to say that Evan's up here, Whistler's up here, Gork's up here. They're in a box watching over this. The statues that you saw before, representing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, only 12, no artificer. 12 different core classes of D&D are now at water level. The water is almost flush, but not quite, with the stone walkways that are in front of you that make a T shape across the bottom half of the map on this oval area that you're fighting in. You see some debris that came up from under the sand that is pieces of wood, planks that float there. You might be able to stand on. There's a couple other little items floating around. There's a jug, and that's about it. And I do want to give you all the opportunity to make one roll, if you'd like, to check anything you want about the space, and then I'm going to need initiative.
Is that like
That's a
perception?
check.
It's whatever you want it to be. You tell me what you're trying to check and how you want to check it, what you think the roll is, and I'll tell you if I buy the pitch. Right?
Okay.
Can we fight one single normal 10 HP monster?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just a
can we?
swarm.
I was
of
very
locusts.
specific about it.
Okay.
Okay,
You know what I'll do in in the name of pride, our version of $2 guns is 10 HP monsters. If you want to chat, it's up to you. I'm here to
chat.
serve. So if you want to introduce a 10 HP monster to this gauntlet, spend $2. If you want to introduce 10 of them, spend $20. If you want to introduce 100 of them, spend $200.
Oh god.
Do you love Serafina enough? Fucking donate money. Give us tickets.
You're going to be known as the rat catchers or the rat grinders. Shout out to Dimension 20. If you want to be just $2 a rat. That's not bad, right? It's not a bad way to do this. I will say if we do hit $200, regardless of how we hit it tonight, Eli, I need you to let me know. I need you to remind me that it is the hour of the rat. Cool?
Rat.
Okay,
Hour of
so
the rat.
with
You
these
know, it would be
perceptions,
so awesome if
Makes all the rules.
what?
it'd be so awesome if Ginger did get like swarmed by rats and like sneezed on them or something.
You know what? I will give you, hearing that, I will give you the first rat for free. The only cost that comes with that is I need 2 wild magic table rolls. So I need 2 D100s, please.
Okay, first with the
Because you're just
perception
going to
check.
get a rat in front of you. Yeah, we can do it all at once. So you're going to have a rat show up right in front of Ginger. Ginger's going to give a big sneeze. And then the 2 D100 outcomes are going to be whatever they are. What was that perception check, Green?
So for perception, with Talori, that was a 29. And with Ophelia, that was a what is 17 plus 5? 22. And she also
Okay.
has the ability to see anything invisible for 120 feet.
Oh, okay. I like that. Let me take a look. Anything invisible at 127 feet. What's going on with you here?
I have the coat of many eyes.
The coat
Yeah.
of many eyes.
I do.
Yeah,
I have the
do.
coat of
Right
many
now.
eyes in a different game, and it's so good.
All right. So you do have that. I love that coat. So yeah.
So I guess that's a part of
Real-
the description I didn't say. She has a coat that with just so many eyes on it, looking at
Real-
everything.
Horrifying visual to think about, but I'm here
They
for
all
it.
blink.
Real lucky.
Ugh.
They all have
Real-
the longest,
Hate
most
that.
luscious eyelashes.
So deeply lucky that you did that. So deeply lucky. I honestly am
Their
a little
lash tag.
beside myself. Little
They have
bit beside
eyeshadow
Was
as
on
myself
well?
cars.
that happened. Hold on.
Do they have like eyeshadow too?
All right. So you
Brows
got.
laminated.
So you fully were able to perceive, but just the one with the coat of many
Oh,
eyes.
what the fuck is that? Oh no!
There's a false Hydra at the bottom here of
Oh,
that. So
Danger,
you
danger, danger.
and only you know that in this moment. You're gonna have about 6 seconds worth of words that you can try to speak with that to everybody else before the initiative roll occurs. And that's because of the invisibility. What I will give you for the 27, I think was the higher of the 2 rolls,
yes,
is
29.
29, even more. You're able to tell in the ripples in the water that there are a couple of other combatants waiting in the wings aside from this false Hydra. So you know between your 2 characters that there are 3 that you're going to be fighting. Just 3. Not too bad, right? So that is going to be you. Did anybody else check anything else?
Hey, what
No,
do I
because I'm an
see with
idiot.
a hot 11?
You definitely see the false Hydra.
With an 11,
With
you
nothing
see with
but
an 11,
moonshine.
yeah, with an 11, you see yourself in the reflection of the water. What do you look like?
I look confused. I'm just looking down. I'm like, there was fucking water here now. There wasn't. That lady's sneezing lightning. What the fuck? Okay. I get, where'd they go? How'd they get up there? Like, Micah is just like befuddled.
You sure you want to use that word?
No,
Oh no! Don't tell me it has befuddlement.
don't tell me it's befuddlement. I'm already drunk. I'm drunk. There you go.
I'm drunk. That is safer than befuddlement. Did anybody else in this very nice moment I'm giving all of you to check on things? Did anybody else want to check anything else? You don't have to if you don't
I
want
rolled
to.
it and I got a 14.
Cool. You also see your reflection in the water, and the water ripples a little bit around your reflection. So that's what you got going on there. Mags, did you want to check anything?
I rolled a hot 4 + 9. I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think you probably are too.
Are you good?
So
Are you
No.
also drunk?
I'm not.
Want to be drunk?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. IRL? Very.
why not? All right. So with that, the ripples in the water go. I would love everybody to roll me initiative, please, so that we could put this in.
Quick
and then we're
question, Danny.
Yes.
Do I have to roll initiative for each of my companions I have now added to my inventory?
No.
Okay.
They'll go on your
Thank
turn.
God.
They'll go on your
All
turn.
right, sick.
Yeah. I want us to be able to get through stuff. So you're
Incredible.
fully able to do that.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a 23 on my initiative.
Am I rolling with disadvantage? That's happening, right?
That is happening, yes.
Okay.
That is happening. Yeah.
Okay. Talori got a nat 1.
Okay.
Okay, I
And-
forgot to take my exhaustion off. I'll take it off now.
Please go ahead.
Ophelia got a 10.
Okay. So Ophelia got a 10, and the way that I'm going to run that nat 1, so because the nat 1 was so rough, in the first round, Ophelia is going to go with Talori, and then is going to be able to go in order after that. Let's see, and I just need Ginger.
I think it was. I did 2 rolls for some reason, so the 16.
Okay. So you are able to, I think that's because of advantage. So you are able to be at 16. We're going to start the first round, and it's actually going to be Victra, Micah, and then me. But hey, guess what? We're going to go to break.
Okay.
So it's going to be you all in 10 minutes. We're going to see everybody in 10 minutes. So grab a drink, grab a snack, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones. Tell people we're doing this. Donate if you can. Share the donation link, whether you can or not. And we'll see you soon, everybody. Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope everybody had a good and restful break because we're just going to come back and do something really chill now, right? It's not going to be a problem at all. Before we get into our actual turn order here, we do have a little bit of housekeeping left to do. First, want to say, hey, thank you everybody for joining after the break. If you haven't been here already, we are in the Danger Room playing level 20 D&D. It's going to be a good time, right? Everybody's going to just survive. It'll be great. The thing that I want to mention that I want everybody to pay attention to is this QR code right above me. And the link that I assume is below on both Twitch and YouTube, you should be clicking on if you can. That is a link to donate to the only Sarah, one of the founders here at Streaming Rainbow, who is benefiting from some mutual aid that we are raising money for in relation to Pride. So if you're able to give, please do. You can also donate at tiers that you can see on the link that delineate what you're giving for, right? And you can influence the game. Giving these fine folks to my right advantages and fun little toys to use, which we've been doing a bit of tonight. Also giving some to me if you feel like letting me be a part of Pride. You want me to be a part of Pride? Why don't you donate something? Help me out. I'm just one person, against there's 4 of them. That can't be fair, right?
Guys,
I feel like I'm being gaslit, especially considering there's a fucking false Hydra on the map.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That is one you really don't.
Neither can I. The only person who can see it isn't telling us.
And I haven't had the opportunity yet.
You have, before the action begins, before we go to victory for the first turn, you will have 1 6-second window within which you can say whatever you think you can say in 6 seconds. But see, before that, right, while everybody considers potentially donating, maybe giving me something fun to use, or maybe giving my friends here something fun to use. And also, if you can't donate, perfectly fine. We fully understand. We love you. Thank you for being here. Please amplify wherever you can. Get people to come join, hang out, watch what we're doing tonight. And even if they can't, if you're comfortable promoting the donation link, that's the most important part of what we're doing tonight, right? So please, far and wide, as much as you can, as much as you feel comfortable, and then strap in because this is going to be fun. I want everybody to know this of the encounters that I designed has the fewest number of potential people that you could be fighting. So you're fighting all of them. There's only 3. There's a reasonable chance this will take up the rest of the night. Or not. If you get through it fast enough, maybe we'll see something else. With that having been said, there's one other little bit of housekeeping that we need to do, which is the Wild Magic table. Janie was kind enough here for Ginger to roll a 68 and a 78. We're going to do those in that order. So with a 68, Ginger is frightened by the nearest creature until the end of her next turn. Let's take a look at the map here. Who's the nearest creature to Ginger? It looks like Talori. So Talori, you're frightened of until the end of the first turn, which does specifically mean you have to move your full movement at the top of your turn as far away from Talori as you can. So have fun with that. That's the 68. That was on the regular Wild Magic table. But we're going to go to the wilder Wild Magic table for the 78. And the 78 then says, if you take a short rest within the next 24 hours, you can spend 1 hit die to restore sorcery points instead of health. What I'm going to say, because you are not going to have an opportunity to do that, this is a situation where you're going to long rest after each battle anyway, if there is a second battle. What you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to restore your sorcery points once during this battle. So you can spend them fully as quick as you want, and as soon as you're out of them, you'll get them all back. Just in this first battle. All right? See, Wild Magic tables can be nice. It's not so bad.
That was from the table I gave him. So check out Inferno and donate to get some more of that shit in hell.
All right. So, Greta, what are you going to do with those seconds you have to try to communicate information.
First of all, Ophelia is going to speak up and be like, there's a giant fucking something down there that I've never seen in my goddamn life, but it looks terrifying. And I don't know if the rest of you can see that, but it's got teeth. And I don't think it's supposed to. I don't know. I am concerned. And let's see what kind of buffs I have. So because I would like to give somebody something before we get started, since I do have these lovely 6 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and start a holy aura, and for the duration, I emit an aura in a 30-foot emanation, and while in the aura, creatures of my choice, which is gonna be all of you guys, have advantage on saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them. And cool. And in addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, the attacker must succeed a Constitution saving throw or have the blinded condition. Whoopee. So
very good.
Everyone within a 30-foot radius of Ophelia.
So who is that? Tell me who that is on the map.
I am pulling out my ruler, and I'm about to tell you. 30 feet. It looks like, Micah, if you move just 5 feet over, you'll be in. Same thing. Victor, if you move 10 feet over, you'll be in. So the Solar is in my 30-foot radius. Are we fighting against him?
You're with him.
We're with. Okay. So also advantage. And then these dragons. Let's see. The brass dragon will have disadvantage on those attack throws.
Is the dragons are ours?
Dragons
are they
are
ours?
yours.
Well, then it
Dragons
would
are
get
yours.
advantage. Sorry. There's a lot of stuff happening.
That's level 20.
Yes.
There's so many things.
So many dragons.
So many. There's 3 of them. But we're gonna get there in just one moment. Is that your full use of your 6 seconds there?
For Ophelia, yes. But I do have a whole other fucking character.
Okay.
And I know she also has buffs, so I'm just gonna quickly look at those. I'm gonna go ahead and in her 6 seconds, she's going to touch someone, and she's going to touch Ginger's right next to her, and she's going to say, I forgive you for sneezing on me, and cast Foresight on Ginger, and that means they have advantage on D20 checks, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against it. So that is just going to be for a whole minute. Ginger, you don't have to be in the circle to get those buffs.
Good, because she's about to run.
Mm-hmm.
She's just scared of you.
Yep. Yeah. So and that will be my full 6 seconds for both my characters.
Okay, perfect. We are in initiative, and we are starting with Victra. So Victra, would you like to, before you take your turn and I guess 3 others in a row, would you like to please describe not just where Victor is in this and how Victor is doing what they're doing, but also who Victor's friends are and, what they look like?
Victor's friends? You mean her children?
I suppose I do.
Victor takes the massive greatsword out from the sheath behind her, which, if the camera pans in, is inlaid with fine details with all these, motifs of, dragons and fire and all of this shit. She wails it down onto the ground, and 3 portals emerge, where a blue dragon named Neora appears, a silver dragon named Zeosa appears, and a blue dragon named Ragnar appears. These are Victor's children.
All right, perfect. what does Victra and her children want to do?
So since Ophelia mentioned that there's something the fuck down there, do I now like see it and have eyes on it?
You do see it. The thing down there,
Okay.
you see. Well. Hold on. Do you have anything that would allow you to presumably engage in like perceiving things through murky water particularly well?
I do have blind sight.
How far?
30 feet.
Ain't gonna do it.
Okay.
Let me double check this to make sure I'm right about that. Ain't gonna do it. But you do have a sense something is down there. You could take an action to try to figure out what. You could act anyway to be ready for it. You could hold your action, like ready in action. Like, hey, if something leaves the water, then this goes off, right?
Okay.
Whatever you want.
I have something. Victor's gonna get on the blue dragon Ragnar. She's gonna get on his back. That expends about 5, 10, 15, like 20-ish feet of movement.
Okay.
And then she is gonna command him to get close to the zone where this very scary looking token is, about 20-ish feet. I am going to hold my action to attack when it comes out and I can readily see it.
Okay.
But for my bonus action, I'm gonna use Victra's fancy boots, click my heels, and cast haste on myself.
Okay. All right. I love that. So you have now casted haste on yourself. You're all good there. What about for your children?
Do they see the fucking disgusting false hydra down there? That's my other question.
No.
The brass. Okay.
Well. What do they have? Can they see invisible creatures? Anybody who can see invisible creatures, the answer is going to be yes.
Let me check my stat blocks. Blue dragon has blind sight to 60 feet. They're pretty close now. The brass dragon, what do you have? It also has blind sight up to 60 feet. And the silver dragon should also have blind sight up to 60 feet if I'm sensing a pattern here. They do. And how far are you from the token? Too far.
Too far?
Yep.
So it goes. All right. So what would you like for them to do? They could ready some things as well, if you like. You know that there's a threat coming. You get a sense that there's something in the water, you know?
I'll also have them ready attacks too for when the Hydra decides to properly introduce itself to the battlefield.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to ask is I'm going to ask you while we're waiting, just for the sake of expediting stuff, to roll all of, like, take notes on this, like do a bunch of math, basically.
Incredible.
Like roll all of those attacks. Let me know what the hit is for each of them. Let me know what the damage would be.
And for ready to attack, does that mean I take both of my attacks for a ready to attack or just one?
No, you could take both. You're taking your whole. Cool. You're just deferring your whole turn to a trigger, and the trigger, as I'm understanding it, is something comes out of the water, right?
Cool.
So when that happens, just have a narrative description of what they all do in tandem with one another, and then have all the math done for all of it. This is what it would have been to hit. If it hits, then this is the damage. Blah blah. What's up?
Victra's also going to command Zoisa to get closer to this area that she kind of senses where the danger is, just so everyone's like in close proximity to attack whatever comes out.
Okay, perfect. Love it. That sounds fantastic. That is your full turn. And next up from there, we actually have Micah. Micah, what would you like to do?
First off, I noticed a condition on my character sheet. Is this a magical restraint? I'm restrained on my... Is it?
I didn't put it on your sheet.
I didn't put it on there either. So I don't know why I'm constrained.
You're not restrained. You should not be.
I can't be. I can't be restrained. I've got a ring about it. That must have been something else. Great. Perfect. I'm not. I'm going to use my bonus action to use Stone Cunning and Tremor Sense. So my dwarven lineage, I crouch down and I put my hand on the stone walkway, and is it natural or worked stone?
It is. It is
Cool.
natural or worked stone. Yeah.
I've got Tremor Sense for 60 feet. What can you tell me?
What can I tell you? I can tell you that the walkway is natural or worked stone.
Mm-hmm.
And that the stone, worked and otherwise, stops at the end of the walkway at each end of the T.
Okay. Do I feel anything like buzzing through? Like, is there any vibrations hitting the stone from under the water? Like echolocation?
It does go down far enough to be able to see it. You're able to tell through your tremor sense essentially that like there are pillars down there, but it's not like straight. It's not like a solid T all the way down, right? Yeah. There's empty space through which things could potentially move down there. And the most I can give you, because it's not touching the thing, is it's big. It's real fucking big. Yeah.
All right. I yell out, there's something big under there, something big in the water. And I'm going to use my, I'm going to go 40 feet towards where all these fucking dragons were going.
Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I will say past that, you are able to still. Did that take your action? What was the tremor sense?
That's a bonus action. That's a bonus action.
Bonus action. So you can still ready an action.
Yeah. So I'm going to ready. So I've moved into that center space. In front of the solar, basically, and I'm going to prepare with my battle axe two-handed, ready to hit something.
Cool.
Should it
Love that.
pop up out of the water?
That's very good. All right. So that is you fully done, I believe. So that is going to be me next. Sorry about that, everybody. And what happens next is, how many actions I get here? Not the most fun for everybody involved. I am going to need every single one of you to give me a strength or con save. I'm going to tell you right off the rip, it is a DC 26.
You said strength or con, right?
Strength or con.
35.
Okay.
I rolled an 8, so with that strength save, that's 23.
Okay. You fail, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah.
I failed both of them.
Okay. So who succeeded? Just Victra? Also, I need these for your minion people, like for your companions. And same for the solar.
Danny, was it 26 or 28?
26.
Thank you. All 3 dragons failed.
Cool. So just Victra succeeded. Is that right to say overall?
I think I'm just making sure I don't have advantage. I don't think I do.
That'd be wild if you had advantage. Sorcerer with strength or con advantage.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's not impossible, right? You never know.
Mom, I did the middle.
See what we got here.
Oh, I have the boon of true sight, so I think Lori can also see the false hydra.
You can fully see the false hydra, and with the boon of true sight, roll the thing you just rolled with advantage.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do. Yeah, no.
Still nothing.
There's actually no physical way for her to get 26. So
Okay. Copy. That's good to know. And my apologies.
No, it's fine.
Are we waiting on anybody else, or are we good?
I think that's it.
Okay. So here's the fun thing. Those of you who failed, which is everybody other than Victra, just took 208 points of damage. As you see what seems to be a sky above you start to collapse down upon you. And I'm sorry, which of your two characters, Green, is the one with true sight?
Lori has true sight, and then Ophelia is able to see invisibility up to 120 feet.
So the invisibility allows them to see that that false hydra blips out of existence for a second. As I will say, any of you looking down into the water also see the dark figure back there recedes a little bit, so it's harder to see them. And what Talori sees much more clearly than the rest of you, as you see the sky seem to fall down above you, is that you're in the middle of the mouth of something, and it is swallowing you whole. So you are all seeing it fully just like fall down on you, but Talori knows y'all just got eaten. So yes.
Well, let me see what I got, because I might be just pointless. You said it has 26, sure. Right?
26, yeah.
Okay, so I have a thing where I can roll, because I failed the test, I can roll 2d4.
Okay.
But I would have to get 8, I think. In order to...
Has everybody used their advantage from Courtney?
No.
I'm saving mine.
Can I use that, please? Because otherwise I'm dead.
Absolutely.
I'm dead
You're
otherwise.
more than welcome to. It is 208 is the average, but if you'd like, I can roll to see what it would be, and it'll be half if you succeed. Do you want me to see if I get something less than 208?
No.
Is a con save, you said, or
con or strength? Con or strength.
Okay, I'm gonna use my advantage, because even that wouldn't help me. No.
Well, but that was only, I would say that was only one roll, so you can still roll the second one, because I saw that one show up there. But
can I please be reminded of the damage?
208, unless you all want me to roll for it. It might be less. It'll be half of it. Yeah, go ahead.
I would appreciate a roll for it. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah,
so
I have
that's going to be
22 hit points. So
cool. That's going to be 32 d12. I'm about to roll. So, let me do that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. With that 15, what did your roll come out to total?
23. Can I use my 2d4?
Yeah, use your 2d4. Let's see if you get over 26. You did.
Oh, did
you got a 28, because I see a 4 and a 1. So you
That's-
succeed. You and Victor succeed. Everybody else fails. I'm going to roll 32d12. I wish y'all could see this. It's a beautiful sight. 193. So that is less than 208. It was a good bet that you made. So y'all take 193 damage if you failed. And that includes for the solar. So the solar is dead because we had not healed up the solar, from what I recall. It was down to 150.
What type of damage is this?
That's a good question. Let me take a look here. A bludgeoning damage.
Great. Both of my characters are down. Just so we're aware.
Perfect. So 193 for the ones who succeeded. For the ones who failed, you're going to take half of that. So that is going to be 95.
Other
90,
way.
90s.
If we fail,
Other way.
we take 193.
Yeah, if you failed, you take 193. If you succeed, thank you very much. It's going to be 98. You're going to take 98 damage. To do this a little bit quicker, who isn't dead? Cool. The three of you aren't dead, and the dragons are not dead, right? But the solar is dead. Okay.
Dragons are still up.
Dragons are still up.
I'm technically in death saving throws.
Yeah, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's such a threat, Danny.
That's okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's all going to be fine. All right. So with you in death saves and not fully dead, I'm going to give you a choice. You can take your turn now and use everything you've got with both of them.
Oh.
And then fully die. Or you can take your risk with the death saves. And I'm letting you do it here in the middle of their turn. They're not done. This was their action. They've got a bonus action and whatever. By the way, the rest of you who survived, you're underwater right now. You're submerged underwater. And there's other stuff I'll tell you about that in a second. But to focus on your two characters, you can do everything that you want with them that you can do in one turn. Use up every big thing you got, and then they immediately die. Or you'll be taking those death saves, but this thing could hit you again, so can other things, and if they do enough damage to you while you're down, those death saves go bye-bye.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay.
what would you like to do?
I would love for both of them to be a magic explosion kamikaze situation. Yeah.
Go ahead and do it. And I'm imagining you're going after the thing that just attacked them, which in a broad sense means they're just kind of shooting outward with whatever they're doing. Is that right? I'll even give you more. Talori knows this is a giant mimic. You're in a big fucking mimic.
Great.
And specifically, so that everybody at home can follow along, this is Dungeon Master, the living labyrinth. That is what you're facing there. So if anybody wants to see this homebrew creature, it is Dungeon Master, the living labyrinth. Go ahead. Take it away. Both turns in a row. You can do whatever you'd like. I'll tell you right. Actually, I won't tell you what the DC is to hit them until you hit it, but I will give it to you then. And I will also let you know once you do damage to it, a little bit more relevant information. Take it away.
So I guess just as anything I can do in this one turn. So then I'm gonna go ahead. It's just basically one spell action, I suppose. I'm going to do Moonbeam.
Okay.
Straight at it.
Okay.
And I already used up my 9th level spell slot, so I'll do my 8th. And that is a Constitution. I shouldn't do that, actually. We'll make it a Dex saving throw. So instead, we're going to do call lightning or blight. Blight is con. Okay, call lightning is a dex saving throw, please.
Okay. What is the DC for the dex save?
19.
Cool.
Dodge this, uvula.
I mean, it's got a +7 and it just rolled a nat 20 for a 27.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Hey, remember
now,
when
Peter?
Danny
But
was
it's half-
rolling like shit? Wasn't that good?
But I mean, it's half damage still. So
Yeah, go for it. Hit it with the half damage. What do you got?
cool.
Hey!
Oh, my thing 52.
52. That is respectable. You got it a bit.
52, but half. So
26.
yeah, 26.
All right, it feels it less, but you made a mark.
Yes,
right?
yes. And then one more thing. She's let me see. No, there's nothing else I can do with the wire. So she will explode with that. And then Ophelia will do some actual damage here. So for her,
This
Oh.
is a monster. Come on,
I
Ophelia.
have a wish spell.
What would you like to do with your wish spell? Please, for the crowd, read out the text of the wish spell.
Wish is the mightiest spell a mortal can cast. By simply speaking aloud, you can alter reality itself. The basic use of the spell to duplicate any other spell of level 8 or lower. If you use it this way, you don't need to meet any requirements to cast a spell, including mostly costly components. The spell simply takes effect. Alternatively, you can create one of the following effects of your choice. Object creation, instant health, resistance, spell immunity, sudden learning, roll redo, and reshape reality. So that one is the one I'm kind of leaning on. You may wish for something not included in any of the other effects. To do so, state your wish to the DM as precisely as possible. The DM has great latitude in ruling what occurs in such an instance. The greater the wish, the greater the likelihood that something goes wrong. This spell might simply fail. The effect you desire might not be achieved only in part. You might suffer an unforeseen consequence as a result of how you worded the wish. For example, wishing that a villain were dead might propel you forward in a time to a period when that villain is no longer alive, effectively removing you from the game. Similarly, wishing for a legendary magic item or artifact might instantly transport you to the presence of the item's current owner. If your wish is granted and its effects have consequences for a whole community, region, or world, you're likely to attract powerful foes, etc., etc. Cool. The stress of casting wish may... I mean, I'm going to explode anyway, so I'm not going to worry about the consequences, but I basically want to wish for this mimic that we're currently swallowed by to be transported into a different plane. Away from
You
us.
sure?
A different plane inside of a bag of holding.
You sure?
Without us.
Yes, without us.
He did say without us.
I said the mimic transported, not us. So, yes, I want the mimic to be transported into a different plane inside of a bag of holding, and we are no longer inside the mimic.
Okay. You find yourselves no longer inside the mimic. The mimic is in a bag of holding, which inherently inside of it is a different plane of existence because the inside of a bag of holding is a demi-planar space.
Yep.
And the bag of holding is at the hip of Evan Tier. So, that's cool. When the mimic went away, the way reality rewrote itself, you're still in a space in the danger room that looks like what you were looking at before, which is the me being nice version, because the me not being nice version is all of you take falling damage, hundreds of feet of falling damage. from where you were to where the ground would be below it. But that's not fun. I want to have fun. So the mimic is in Evan's pocket and is for the moment out of the turn order. You all are able to get out from the water if you want, but you are underwater, so you will have to take action for that. And your two characters, Greta, are dead.
Yeah.
Now, I get to reveal to everybody what I revealed to Mags earlier. Since it's a danger room, you're each resurrected every time your character dies, with an added level of exhaustion that you can't get rid of until this gauntlet is done, and at half health compared to your prior resurrection. So this is your first resurrection from each of them. Congratulations. They come back at half health. They do this and at one level of exhaustion that you cannot get rid of. Now they die again. They're going to come back at 2 levels of exhaustion and a quarter of their total health.
Okay.
A third time, they're at 3 levels of exhaustion and an eighth of their total health. And on and on.
Heard.
So you're back. That's very good. You got time to figure that out. This creature, I want you all to know, had 553 hit points and is now theoretically out of play. I say theoretically because there are lair actions in here. And if you don't kill the rest of what you're facing fast enough, maybe Evan opens up that bag at his pocket, like at his hip.
But we're so nice to Evan. You were so nice to Evan.
Evan's here to test you.
Why?
Evan believes in you. So Evan's not pulling punches because Evan thinks you can take it. You know?
That's fucked up, Evan.
Really, I didn't consent to this, Evan.
You didn't know everything you stepped into, but you did step into the danger room.
It's better than what it was. Okay,
It
so yay. I also got my computer working.
Yeah, you did. That's awesome. That's the resurrection that matters. You still are at the bottom of initiative here, so you're still going to be able to take another turn here. That was just a reaction that you took.
Oh, what
this thing is done for now. So, Ginger, you're going to be up next. Now, to be very, very clear to everybody, you're underwater. You need to deal with that first. Ginger, you're afraid of Taloria, although Taloria is now dead and resurrected. So let's say that's gone, right? Because I think that makes sense to rule it that way. So, hey, worked out for you timing-wise. Don't have any fear there anymore. Because Talori died, the fear would have been broken, and then like the frightened would have been broken on Talori, right? And then you're all good. You need to get up out of the water. Your solar is gone. You have your full action. Then the thing that none of you have noticed, like have been able to properly see underwater, will go. Then the false Hydra will go. And then it's going to be your turn, Green. And then it will be the end of the first round, which will trigger a lair action. So it won't be me just bringing the mimic back. That's not fun, but it will be something. So, Ginger, what would you like to do?
Well, first I'm going to stop time.
Oh,
Okay. Love that. Tell us what stopping time does.
You briefly stop the flow of time for everyone but yourself. No time passes for other creatures while you take 1d4 plus 1 turns in a row, during which you can use actions and move as normal. The spell ends if one of the actions you use during this period or any effects that you create during it affects a creature other than you or an object being worn or carried by someone other than you. In addition, the spell ends if you move to a place more than 1,000 feet from the location where you cast it.
So basically you can set a bunch of stuff up to go off when
yes.
time restarts, but you're not going to be able, if you hit somebody, it ends time stop, right?
Right.
So it'll go off after time stop is done. Go ahead and roll me 1d4 plus 1. Let's see how many turns you get to take in a row.
3 or 4.
Okay. Four total turns. So what 4 turns worth of actions would you like to do?
Okay, so
And remember, that was your 9th level spell slot. So that's
yes.
9th level spells gone. But you've got everything else.
Okay, I'm going to get out of the water, obviously.
Sure.
Um, I am. Let me look at the map because I want to set up a wall of fire.
Okay. Go for that.
I'm going to set it up. Where are these? Okay, so I could. Let me see how many feet that is because I could set it up so when the false hydra gets out, they encountered the wall. That's my intention is. Well, I have a.
I love that. I think setting that up that way is very smart.
Okay. Well, I don't have to be right up there to set it up, right? I can set it up from a distance.
You can set up from a distance. It should tell you in the spell how far of a distance you can set it up from.
Wall of fire. That's 120-foot range.
Perfect. Love it.
And it's up to 60 feet long and 20 foot high and 1 foot thick. So I'm going to send it. Not send it. Am I able to draw it?
You should be able to, yeah. There's a drawing tool on the side if you want, and you can draw it at the end of the turn if
Okay.
you'd like at the end of setting everything else up.
Well, I tried to draw it. I didn't mean to hit the dragon. I swear it's not hitting the dragon.
It's okay, no worries. You just want to cage in basically the false hydra.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in the cage. Did I cast it already? No. Let me use that spot. And I'm going to. I'm going to set up a fire shield around myself. And well, this is just myself. That doesn't count, does it?
Setting up count in terms of what?
Of using all my turns up.
No, you're close, right? Because you've taken you cast the time stop spell, you cast the wall of fire spell, you cast this last.
Not only because
spell
it's
that you
on
mentioned.
myself.
You're fine. It won't end the time stop. You're allowed to do it on you. You just can't do it on somebody else.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. I lost this thing. Shoot. I still have 2 more, right?
I think one more because you did 3 spells
Okay.
that you cast, which I think are all actions. So you'd have one more action. You do have bonus actions you could potentially use across that because it does say 4 turns, right? So you have 4 turns worth of movement, you have 4 turns worth of bonus actions, and you have 4 turns worth of actions.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast. Is it out of the water?
Is the Hydra out of the water? The Hydra
Yes.
is out of the water, yeah.
I'm going to cast a fireball at it.
Okay.
For my last one.
All right, perfect.
And with that, I'm going to use meta magic.
Ooh, okay. Copy that.
I'm going to use. Come on, show up for me. I'm like trying to read it quickly, as quickly
no
as
worries.
I can.
Go for it. That's
Sorry, y'all.
No worries.
See, fireball, that does not have to hit anybody else, correct?
Depends on where you put it. But given where this is on the map, I buy already. You don't have to do all the measurements.
Okay.
That on the other side of the wall of fire, you would be casting the fireball, and so it'd be hitting like sort of that edge area of the map where there's people would be seated, but nobody's there as far as you know. And the false hydra is there, so you could do that and go ahead and miss the dragons that are surrounding the wall of fire. That's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to, if I miss, I'm going to spend a point to reroll because I have a seeking spell.
Okay.
And see, does the creature have to save for a fireball?
Possibly. Let's go to your sheet and find out because I don't remember off the top of my head. You're casting fireball at what level? 8th level?
Yes.
Okay. It is a dex save. So
Okay,
22.
so I can use 2 sorcery things. So I'm going to use heightened spell as well, which forces the creature to make a disadvantage on the saves against the
Perfect.
spell.
Love it. All right, so going to do a dex save with disadvantage, and the great thing is that the false hydra doesn't have any kind of a meaningful dex save. So it's going to roll that with disadvantage. It's just a flat roll, and it got a 2, so it failed.
Okay.
So yeah, at an
That's
8th level,
12d6 damage.
12d6.
No, it's not. I'm sorry, that's the wrong. That was 7th
Oh.
level. 8th level is I just saw you. 13d6.
All right, go ahead and roll 13d6, and let's see how much damage you do.
It fully comes out of time stop and just gets surrounded by fire.
41.
Wall of fire. All right, 41 is pretty respectable damage.
Okay.
41 damage. So it catches fire a little bit. It's flailing a little bit there. You can't. Most of you still can't see the false hydra, but you can see the flames.
And there's one more thing I can do.
Okay.
Since I have my special called Spellfire Burst,
Mm-hmm.
one creature that I could see within 30 feet of me
Mm-hmm.
gains 1d4 plus 25. Who is within 30 feet of me?
Let's take a look. Who's within 30 feet of you? It looks like Ophelia or Talori are the closest to you, although Micah is also in range.
But Talori has less.
Victra's also within range too.
It looks like everybody is in range.
And everybody's damaged.
Yeah.
Okay, I can only fix one of you.
Do either Ophelia or Talori. I'm
Yeah,
okay.
100%.
I mean,
okay, Talori.
Question, is my health points maxed at half, or can I go back up to the original health?
The first time you can go back up.
Well, you get 1d4 plus 25 temp HP.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. Anyway, that's temp HP. That would always be above. But
Danny has been playing too much Oceania 2048, guys. He's mean now.
I just wanted to know if I'm technically at max health right now, because if I am, then there's no point in healing me. If that
No.
Okay.
You're good for now.
Okay.
You'll find out more if you die again.
Great.
Right. All right. So that's because you did impact something else. That is the end of your time
I knew it would be.
Yeah. And it is the beginning of my turn, which is where gargantuan multiversal worm called a Sungambuscade comes out
now you're
of...
making things up.
This is a homebrew. You roll... I did
roll a homebrew group.
You rolled the homebrew one, okay?
Oh my god, it's a white dot.
Yeah.
Right.
It is actually pretty hard to see, even though it's gargantuan, because it is made of air. It is a multiversal. I'll read this out to you. The Cambuscades burrow through the multiverse. Ever ravenous, they devour smaller creatures and ravage entire planes in their aimless burrowing. They have a lair and lair actions, and here's the bad news: Sangambuscade's domain is altered by their presence, which is notable because it's wherever they are. Their lair is just everywhere that they go, right? Broken in the way that a homebrew creature properly is. A creature near this in its domain can hold their breath for only 30 seconds while there. So if you all end up underwater and you have something that lets you go more than 5 turns underwater, no, you don't. While in its domain, it can close or open the borders. Normally, I would make you roll for this, but it feels mean. I'm just letting you know it. Can open or close the borders of their domain at will. While the borders are closed, those who enter a sort of an air pocket set of slight mist surrounding their domain become lost at sea amid an inky fog for 3d4 days before coming back to their domain. So if you try to run away from this, you're just gone for the rest of the fight, which does not help you actually win the fight, which is the only way out of the fight. You don't actually know what happens if you lose here because that wasn't explained to you and none of you asked. But do you think it's good?
I think we can make friends with it.
Listen, just because
friendship.
Just because that Snake Warforged didn't understand the intricacies of what the fuck, because that is in fact quite a very specific question that is asking for quite a bit of detail. He's just not speaking my language. What the fuck?
That's on him. Yeah.
Contains multitudes. All right.
Language barriers affect us all. Yes.
Last thing I'm going to mention about their domain. Something in the air. Creatures other than them and their allies have disadvantage on saving throws to avoid or end the frightened condition. But I will say this. If the Sangambuscade dies, these effects end immediately. All right. So with that having been said, this thing busts out of the water, flies through the air, seems to be perfectly at home tunneling through the air as though it were ground. And what are you going to do?
Question.
Yeah.
Did the held action that Victra and her dragons took, does that happen yet?
It will happen as soon as it busts out of the water. So why don't you tell me everything that happens then?
Okay. I did a lot of math.
Cool.
Like a full sheet of math.
Before we get in, and I want to hear it either way, right? Because you did all that math, you deserve to share it. We can look at a multiversal version where you did all the damage, even if you didn't. So let's start with the rolled hits. Okay. What were they?
So Victra rolled a 34 and a 26 on both of her attacks.
The first hits, the second doesn't.
Terrifying. So that's 40 points of damage to the False Hydra.
Oh, on the False Hydra, not on this thing that came out. Copy. No. Hold on, because the False Hydra, that was me misunderstanding. The False Hydra, both things hit.
Okay, cool. Then that's a crispy 79 points of damage overall from both attacks.
79 points of damage.
And I used 2 first level smites on both of those hits.
Love that. Why don't you describe what that looks like before we keep going? And the False Hydra is bloodied.
Victra, like, somehow, like, has an innate connection to all 3 of her dragons. So she commands them to all, like, surge out of the water, like, swarming the False Hydra at the same time.
Great.
And she jumps off the back of Ragnar, like, fully, like, two-handing this greatsword over the head, and just, with all of her might, summons every bit of rage and wrath that she fucking can into these hits.
I love that. She is going to get hit with 12 points of sonic damage though.
That's perfectly fine. The dragons are a bit of a different story.
Okay.
So each of them, before they are at the top, before they attack, they each have an ability called, if the fucking thing will load, thank you, my god. Called Frightful Presence. Each creature of the dragon's choice that's within 120 feet of the dragon and aware of it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of it for 1 minute. Each of the dragons have different DCs though. The brass dragon has a DC 18, the silver dragon has a DC 21, and then the blue dragon has a DC of 20.
First wisdom save is 22.
Okay.
The second one is also 22.
Just passes.
Third one's just a 13, so that fails.
So the false hydra is frightened of Ragnar.
Love it. All right.
I'm gonna go in order. The brass dragon has 2 attacks. Its bite attack, it's a 20.
Hits.
So that's 16 points of piercing damage, and then the claw. Oh wait, hold on. Oh shit, they had 3. Never mind. Fuck it. The claw attack was 28 for 14 points of damage.
Yep, that also hits.
And I think the tail misses. I think that's a 19 to hit.
No, that still hits the false hydra.
Fuck. For an additional 7 plus 8, that's 15 points of damage.
Okay, it's not doing well, but it's still up.
So that's 45. The silver dragon, its bite attack was a 34 for 23 points of damage.
Okay. 23 you said.
Yes.
Good.
The claw attack was a 31 for 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And the tail attack was a 32 for another 18 points of damage. I rolled hot tonight, guys.
Hey, Mags. Without it ever having been able to fully take a turn, although I will say both of those dragons do take 12 points of sonic damage off their first attacks. How do you want to do this?
Victra is on the neck of this fucking false hydra, and with the loudest battle cry she can summon out of her throat, commands her dragons to rip and render this false hydra bone from bone, limb from limb.
Bust his veneers.
And they do. I will say this is how nice I am. You still have one other set of like prepared actions triggered by this coming out of the water. Yeah. And that dragon can hit the creature, or try to hit the creature that just came out of the water if you want.
Oh, absolutely. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Bite attack's a 32.
That hits.
Claw attack's a 35.
That hits.
And then tail attack is a 34.
That hits.
Oh my god.
58 points of damage.
All right, so with 58 points of damage right at it, you've got a multiversal giant gargantuan worm made of air that this thing attacks. You do 58 points of damage, which is not nothing. It's about, well, I'll tell you when you're done, but it's not nothing and it's not a lot, right? It's respectable. What does it look like?
As soon as Victra knows that the false hydra is like done decapitated, she jumps off of its like corpse and gets back onto Ragnar and flies right over to like command it to attack this fucking air monstrosity that is at the other end of the battlefield.
As you do. As you do. So reposition yourselves to where you land at the end of that, please, and that'll be the end of your held action. Micah, this comes up in range of you and your held action. Why don't you describe to me what you do?
First off, have you ever seen videos of dogs biting at like air dryers? That's what I imagine this dragon doing to this worm. Just like just attacking air. I have my battle axe at the ready, but I am underwater. So at disadvantage on both of my attacks. We'll see. 23 and a 27. Do either one of those hit?
Neither of them hits. I'm so sorry.
I just go like I'm just like trying to swing underwater.
I will say one of them grazes pretty close, and you like almost feel that you connected. It's hard to imagine because this thing is made of air tunneling through the water in front of you, right? So it's a little bit like you're trying to hit a whirlpool, and like, what is the end of a whirlpool philosophically? But where does it end and the rest of the water begin? But you know in your heart of hearts you didn't quite make purchase, right? I am
both neither sober nor drunk enough to understand or think about what you were talking about.
Yeah, it's like I didn't read that. I'm sorry or congratulations. Yeah, that is perfect. That is the thing's turn now, though, after those held actions took place. Micah, where are you underwater? Are you in the same position here?
That's what I was gonna ask. So because I was like on top of, are we standing on a thing? Like where are like?
So it looks the same as it does in the map that you're looking at now, right? Because it's a danger room, it basically reconstituted itself, into this. So now it's not a mimic in the shape of this. This is what you're standing on, right? You were underwater still, so I would say you were maybe just off to the side of it slightly somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you can choose where you were since the creature came up where it came up, and you just hit at it. I'd say that's perfect.
Yeah,
where
I'm
you
probably
put yourself
there.
off to the side there. It comes up. You're underwater. It's not going to pay attention to you. Guess who it's going to pay attention to, Victra? Take a guess. Take a wild guess. Did you guess that
I wonder who it is.
Did you guess that it's going to be both you and the dragon that you're riding? Because you're both.
Oh boy, what do I win, Danny?
You're both. You're both. Oh boy, hold on.
Oh, it's a lot of words.
It is a lot of words.
Too bad I'm not reading them.
But I am. I'm so sorry.
Barbarians.
I'm so sorry, Micah, but this actually does get at you because of how close you are, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny, once it hits Micah, can I sentinel that?
I don't know, because it's a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
so I need a charisma saving throw from all three of you. They're like you, the dragon, and Micah.
I'm so charismatic. I'm gonna do the dimension 20 dice.
Pray for me.
Oh, you know what that is?
What is it?
It's a dirty 0.
No, it is not.
I was a nat 1, and I have a -1 to charisma. Yay!
Something extra is going to happen to you.
So the dragon got an 11.
Okay.
This ain't the kind of blowjob I was talking about.
And Victra got a nice 21. My bad. I misread that.
Okay. So neither of those succeed.
Cool.
All three failed.
Hey, I shot the moon though. Can I come all the way back around to I got a 0. Like, that's impressive. Can that win?
We should reward
What?
Eli for that. How many people do you know get a 0 on a charisma save?
More than you would
I am
At
going to
real life?
reward it.
All the time.
think.
Yeah, hold on, because I am going to reward it, but first I need to
Yeah.
do some
Ultimate
force
reward.
damage.
I
Oh,
hate those
look.
You don't
dice.
have to do force damage.
Why do they make
34
that sound?
34
they're
because they're
fuzzy.
fuzzy. 34 force dice for each of you, like 34 force damage for each of you, right? And
It's okay, guys. I
Yeah.
got a plan.
I should've
what's
raised.
gonna happen next is, Micah, you see this creature's body still largely submerged next to where you are, flare with elemental energy, and I need a DC 27 Dex save. I'm gonna be so clear, this is not what I'm doing for your Nat 1. That's coming next.
Okay.
Um,
27.
DC 27 Dex save.
This is actually impossible for me to get.
Do you want to try? See how close you get? I might do
I
something
mean,
with
the
that.
highest I can get is a 22.
Let's just for fun. Let's see if you get a nat 20. If you get
If
a
I
nat
get,
20,
I
I'll
do
let
get
you
to
say.
roll advantage on Dex unless I'm
Yeah.
incapacitated, which I'm not.
And
so
and I will rule this so that you can save on a nat 20.
okay, but what about 2 17s?
Well, what I got for you for 2 17s is
So,
going to be
19.
what I got for you for 2 19s is the same thing for the 2 17s. That is going to be I'm going to roll it. I'm not going to
I
take the
got the
average. 'cause
same
that's what
number
we've
on
been
both
doing.
dice. It's
You did.
magic.
It is magic, and the magic is the
So
magic
mean to you in the next game I DM you for.
is the magic of the 60-12 that I'm rolling.
Hey, I think next live stream it should just be me, Janie, Eli, and Green
Oh.
DMing Danny, and each of us punching him at the same time.
It's all of us just
48.
going to Florida and punching Danny.
So
That's just Grand
you're
Theft
gonna
Auto,
get-
the role playing game. Then
Yeah,
I'm down.
It is. You're gonna get it is GTA because the next GTA is in Miami,
Yeah.
which is where your boy is. All right, so 48 lightning damage.
Uncle Eli's
for
gonna
Micah.
bring presents for your daughter and knuckle sandwiches for you.
That sounds
48?
pretty good. Yeah, 48 lightning damage.
All right,
And you still have that nat 1 coming at you.
great.
So you remember how I said, are you sure you want to use the word befuddled?
I didn't
knew he
use the
had
word befuddled, though.
befuddlement.
I said
knew
drunk.
it.
You said it second. You said befuddled first. So you know what?
You
If this
said
happens, if this
are
happens
you sure?
again,
And I said no, I'm drunk.
okay,
Danny, it's
you know
still
what?
Pride.
I'll give you, because it's Happy Pride, everybody.
It's my birthday week.
It
It is
is.
your birthday.
It's
So
my
I'm
Danny
gonna
hates
let
cancer.
birthday.
I'm gonna let you. Danny does hate cancer, not plural. Hey, see how I turned that around? All right, so I'm gonna give you a choice, Eli. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a choice. You can take an 8th level befuddlement. I blast the mind of Micah with this big multiversal worm I made, because this is my homebrew, so that everybody knows. The other ones were homebrews I got from other people. I made this one. I didn't make it for this, but this is the first time I ever get to use it in anything. So, congratulations. On a failed save, so this is an intelligence save. You get to save, right? On a failed
Yeah.
save, the target takes 10d12 psychic damage and can't cast spells or take the magic action, mostly doesn't impact you, right? At the end of every 30 days, the target repeats the save, ending the effect on a success. The effect can also be ended by Greater Restoration, Heal, or the Wish spell. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage only. The rest of the shit still happens. That's befuddlement. Intelligence. Now you can do that, or for the low cost of 1 level of exhaustion, I'll let you be drunk.
Yeah, I'll do
now
that.
you can't get rid of that exhaustion. It's going to stay with you.
What does 1 level of exhaustion do? It's not even it's not even on anything for battle, yeah? Or is it?
Let me double check.
Where's my list?
Because it's 2024 that we're doing this. So let me just make sure I'm not talking out of my ass. D20 tests. Any D20 roll you make, which includes attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, are reduced by 2. Your base walking speed is reduced by 5 feet. And that's it. That's all you got. Just those 2 things. You're a little slower, and your D20 tests, every single one, every time you roll a D20, every attack roll, every ability check, every saving throw, reduced by 2.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
All right. So take 1 level of exhaustion, just put it on your sheet. It'll auto-calculate that for you. And you're drunk. You don't have to save anything.
And wasted.
Yeah. And that is this thing's turn. So we're done with that. And that takes us not quite to the top of the turn order. That takes us to Lori. To Lori.
Hi.
You and your buddy Ophelia go last this round. Ophelia, actually, just because of how everything ran together, Ophelia gets to go before Talori anyway at the bottom of the order in general. So you'll always be doing this like this. I do want to remind you, I did say that this is a layer, and I did say that stuff happens as we turn from one round to another. And this is the last thing, your 2 turns here, that happens before that happens.
Yeah.
You're at half health, and if you die again, I'm gonna be able to come back.
Yeah.
With more exhaustion and less hit points when you come back. So, what would you like to do?
I actually have a plan, and I hope it's either going to be really cool or not. So, here's what's going to happen. What Ophelia has is something called a star metal shield. And what a star metal shield does is basically act like Captain America's shield, but it hovers over your arm. And she can throw it. So she's going to throw the shield so then it lands or attempts to land on the Sugarman movement. And or how do you say the name of this thing?
Sungambuscade.
Sungambuscade. And I will roll to hit. This has a +6 to it. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that is a 22.
A 22 does not hit.
Yeah, it's okay. So let me see. Then I have a backup plan. While that does not hit target, oh, by the way, she also moves out of the water.
Yes, please take all movement that you'd like. You're not close enough to this thing for it to really be much of an issue.
Yeah,
I like that pronunciation of some bitch cascade. Yeah,
some bitch cascade. And she's going to go ahead and cast mass healing word where she's at. And let me go ahead and roll my dice. See, the original plan is if the shield landed on the monster, which was the main thing, then Talori would have casted heat metal on it and then do that, but that was not working. So instead, we're doing mass healing word, and that is going to be everybody within a 60-foot radius, which is all of my buddies.
Nice.
And let's see, we're going to do how many D4? Let's do 5d4 plus
Oh my God.
13.
So many.
And that's 23 points of healing
I love that.
for people.
Does that include the dragons?
Yes, that includes the dragons.
Thank you.
Everyone
Very
within
good.
60 feet. And then all my allies. And then for Talori, since we're not doing heat metal, instead, what she's going to do is she's going to jump out of the water like a dolphin and then cast reverse grab. No, this thing could probably breathe in the water. It just came out of the water. Okay, then we're going to do instead Firestorm. And that is 150 feet with a 10-foot radius. And each let's see how many cubes. The area of the storm consists of up to 10 10-foot cubes. So it's
Okay.
actually a lot more than 10 feet. It's 100 feet. Arrange as I like. Let's see. It's only going to affect the son of a bitch, and I'm going to have it make a dexterity saving throw for me. DC's 19.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I could have rolled with advantage because of the thing that Courtney gave me. It's fine.
You can still do it. I'll allow it.
Get over here.
That's worse.
That's
worse.
why he allows it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't fucking work.
And now it's spent.
Yes. So what was that dex
Yeah.
save?
Oh, geez. What was that dex save? I think it was a 27.
Oh, okay. Still half damage, and that is 7.
Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. You need me to roll it right now. Stand by. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. I misdid it in my head. Give me 1 second. Dex save is... Nope. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. It doesn't have the best dex. Give me 1 second over here.
Turnator. That Turnator not dexterous.
I mean, it has good dex. It just doesn't have as good of a dex as I thought it was going to have.
You think a Turnator would have good dex, but it doesn't. It's just fine.
You would think so. Yeah. To give you a sense of what I mean by the dex isn't as good as I thought, it's a +9. That's a 22 dex save.
Okay, that's still just barely saves. But it's going to take half as much damage, so half of 7d10.
All right, roll for it. Let's see where we go. 24 then.
Yeah.
For that 48. All right, cool, beautiful. All right, that's fantastic. Anything else?
No, I believe that's all I can do.
Okay, copy that. So what is going to happen is everybody's going to roll me a charisma save. Just a charisma save. Not too bad.
Just a charisma save.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about there.
-3. You know what?
Wait, I'm sorry. Is that another nat 1?
That's another. No, it's another dirty 0.
Okay, but you had a -3, so you rolled a 3 and you got a 0. I got you. Better than a. Hey, it's not a nat 1. It's just a failure. It's fine. We're fine.
I mean, it's pretty bad.
Ophelia got an 18, and then
Okay.
Talori got a 6.
Okay.
Ginger got 29.
Okay. 29 I think actually does it. Give me 1 second. No. Let me do that. Yeah. Let me see here. Look in there. No, don't want that. No, don't want that. Okay. Yeah. A 29 does it. So you're all good on that. Everybody else, you are frightened of the
Cool.
Oh, I'm
scenario.
immune to that. Talori's immune to being frightened.
Oh,
Then you're
Victor's
not
also immune to
frightened.
that too. Holy shit.
Then you're also not frightened.
Talori
Everybody
is
who failed, yeah, everybody who failed and is not immune to frightened is frightened. If you're immune to frightened, you're not frightened. That wasn't so bad for round one. All right. That brings us to the end of round one. Wait, there was something else. Ginger, how's your nose feeling? I think there might be a rat that's scurried up in front of Ginger right now. Is that a
God.
sneeze I see coming on?
More rats.
Yeah. I'm also allergic to wet areas. I have a lot of allergies.
This is a very wet area. So
allergic to
can
the
I
damp.
get two D100s, please, to see what wild magic occurs here?
A 1 and an 87.
A 1. Oh, I'm so excited to see what a 1 is. You're going to roll on this table at the start of each of your turns for the next minute in game, meaning the rest of this battle, ignoring this result on subsequent rolls. So you're not going to get this result again, even if you roll a 1 again or a 2. So every time you take a turn, you're going to roll, I'm going to say, on both wild magic tables. What was the second number? The 1 and a what?
87.
87. You involuntarily let out a loud scream. Each creature except you within a 30-foot radius must make a con save. DC equals your saving throw DC. On a failed save, non-flying creatures are knocked prone and flying creatures fall to the ground. So let's take a look at who's within 30 feet of you. Ginger, it looks like it is both dragons that are down there, not the one at the top, and Ophelia and Talori. So they're all going to need to make a con save.
I
Now,
need to stay away from you.
My question to you is, what's your saving throw DC? Like your spell save DC? You're muted.
Yeah, I know. I totally knew that the whole time. I was just testing you all.
Looks
wait,
like it's a
I didn't mean to roll
22, I
that.
think.
Sorry.
It's okay, no worries. I think if I'm reading this correctly, your spell save DC is a 22. So looks like Talori and Ophelia and the ancient brass dragon and the ancient silver dragon all need to roll a 22 or better on a con save here.
I got a 3 and a 6.
3 and a 6. All right, those are fails.
What? No, I didn't know that.
Mags, your two dragons toward the bottom there, the ancient brass dragon and the ancient silver dragon. I need a DC 22 con save from each of them, please.
No, you don't. That's fine. You don't have to.
Technically, I don't need it. Ginger needs it.
Okay, so that was a 5. That's a 12 for the brass dragon, so that fails.
Yeah.
But the silver dragon 17 plus 9, so that's a 26.
So the silver dragon saves.
Yeah.
Everybody else who is in that range is prone. unless they were flying, in which case they fall and take falling damage. Now I'm going to go ahead and say I don't think the dragons were flying, right? They were probably just prone, like standing there. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. So prone, everybody. So you're going to have to use half your movement to get up on your next turn. You also attacks on you are going to be at advantage while you maintain being prone. And you're going to have disadvantage on certain kinds of attacks, most of them really, while you're prone. So a chew and Gesundheit. That was a good little sneeze. We're back at the top of the order. And at the top of the order, we find ourselves, actually, technically speaking, the three people adjudicating this fight are able to take a turn and watch you here. And you do see Evan Futz with the bag at his hip, but he doesn't open it up, and he just gives you all a little wave. Gork amps up the crowd, which you hear cheering, even though you can't see them. And Whistler just fades in and out of existence a little bit. And any of you that look up at him seems to look directly at you and give you a nod and a little wink. And that is back up to Victra and Victra's kids at the top of the turn order. What would you like to do? Also, Micah, you're on deck after that.
So summoning the favor from Whistler, is that an action or a bonus action?
You know what? It's late. You can do it as a bonus action.
Bitchin'. Victra sees Whistler like phasing in and out, just standing there. She whistles and just yells, "Hey you, bird freak, get over here."
Whistler suddenly appears directly next to you.
That's so cool. I would like for Whistler to cast the highest level polymorph he can on whatever the fuck we're fighting.
Okay. The highest level polymorph that he can cast looks like it is 4th level. So he's only got one casting of it at 4th level, which transforms a creature you can see, new form. What do you want him to change him into?
Because no one has donated this, and I feel we've earned it. I would like Whistler to polymorph this airworm, whatever the fuck this is, to a tiny rat.
Okay. So uses the one charge here. It's a wisdom save. The DC is 20. I am not going to roll a physical die. Actually, do you want me to? Do you want me to roll on here, or do you want me to roll a physical die?
Roll on D&D Beyond. I want to see the roll.
Okay.
I trust your D&D Beyond dice explicitly.
Yeah. Given the way they've been rolling for me tonight, that's fine. This is a wisdom save. I need to meet or beat a 20. I have a +9 on wisdom saves. You're lucky it's a wisdom save because it and my dex are their lowest wisdom saves. That is a 16. Why don't you describe? I want you all to know this. This rat will have, as asked, 10 HP. This creature...
It's going to turn back into the creature, isn't it?
It does turn back into the creature. When you hit it with 10, it's part of why I'm mentioning it's 10 HP. The polymorph goes away when it hits 0 HP. This creature has, I'm just going to tell you at this point, 575 HP. It has 493 left. So it's going to turn into a 10 HP rat. If you hit it for more than 10 damage, actually, if you hit it for 10 damage or more, it's going to turn back into itself. you're going to want to figure out something to do with it that isn't that, or you're going to have to fight
don't worry,
through
Danny.
the 493 HP.
Don't worry, Danny.
It has left to finish this.
Is it the rat now?
Yeah, you succeeded. So you're going to be able to decide what it looks like as it's made into a rat. That you can describe that.
So like the mist kind of like dissipates at first, but then like starts swirling downward, and you see like the mist starts taking on this like brownish grayish hue as it like forms into a tangible rat. And Victra gets off the back of Ragnar, picks up the rat, and places it into her bag of holding.
Yeah.
All right. That is fine. I think in the overall of like how many
Fine.
in the overall of how many actions you have in your action economy with all of your extra fucking people. Thank you for that, Hector.
I love you, Hector.
Yeah, I'm gonna just let that happen. You 100% are able to do that. You now have taken all three of these combatants off the board, one of which you killed, two of which you just removed into other spaces. And that is the end of combat. You're out of combat. There is, however, a rat there, and it is still quite wet. So as you leave combat, Ginger, I would like 2 more D100s in front of the people adjudicating this for you. All right. I'm seeing there that is a 27 and
45.
45.
Oh, 27.
Those are good numbers, right?
For the next minute, all your spells with a casting time of 1 action have a casting time of 1 bonus action. That would have been great to have in. And the 45, the scent of lavender permeates all around you. For 1 minute, any creature, including you, within 15 feet that drops to 0 hit points is automatically stabilized. That also would have been amazing to have during battle. You see, it pays to have allergies, right? It's not always bad stuff that comes up. So you're out of combat, and as you're out of combat, you see Evantier grabs up the bag in his pocket and flies over here. You see that Gork actually flies over also. You see he's got little boots. They got little wings on him. Lets him fly over here. And you all are able to congregate in this space together. And they say, well, Evan says, well, you are impressive. That was creatively rendered. We had hoped you might fight these to the end, but it is good to know oneself, and it is good to know when it is unnecessary to go through that. And there are better ways to get the job done. That is what a champion does in the end. Get the job done. It took you just over 6 seconds to complete this exercise. That is acceptable. All of you are now qualified to continue your training to earn a permanent place in the Magical Society of Champions.
Do we
You
get
have
paid for
now-
this?
What would you like to get paid in?
Well, considering the size of the monsters and the amount of them, I think we might need some either valuable gemstones or I don't want to say this wrong.
Electrum?
Yeah, electrum.
Roll me a persuasion check. This is going to be
Guidance.
tested.
Can I give the help action by holding out my jug of moonshine
Yes.
to whoever. Here.
Both
Yes, you can.
Talori and Ophelia are giving you guidance, so that's an 2d4 extra.
I'm fully soaking wet. I had to drag myself out of the water. I missed all of it. I was underwater for that whole time.
I mean, it was only like 7 seconds.
I know. So I'm just like, I don't know what fucking happened. Here, have some moonshine, I guess. Fuck.
Okay, so I
Fuck that,
added a
dude.
2d4, and what else is it?
2d4.
Yeah. 2d4,
And then I
and
gave
you have
you advantage.
advantage.
So and then you have
Okay.
advantage. Damn.
Okay. I'm gonna say that I guess 26 is what it adds up to.
Okay. This is a contested roll, so I'm going to roll a charisma save. Luckily for you, Evan's only got a +4 on a charisma save.
I'm also casting Mass Cure Wounds for everyone real quick while this is happening.
Good idea. It's a good idea. Hey, Evan rolled a nat 1, everybody.
Good.
On that charisma save. The end is in the beginning. So you know what? Everybody go into your inventory, please. You asked about Electrum, right? That is the conversion rate is 1 gold point to every 2 Electrum points. It's actually half a gold. You all find in your pockets 500 platinum each.
There we go.
Gold conversion is 1 platinum to 10 gold. So that is commensurate with 5,000 gold that you each
That's
have.
what we were thinking of. We were thinking of platinum, not
Yeah.
electrum.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry about it. I got you.
I also forgot.
Don't worry about it even a little bit. So, congratulations. You have that you can spend ahead of the next time you find yourself in the danger room. With yourselves having survived this first one creatively together, you are all provisional trainees for the Magical Society of Champions. What I want you to remember with regard to the characters you played, not just yourselves as people, you're the characters that you played. These are real 5,000 gold or 500 platinum, however you want to put it into your sheet, that I want you to put on these sheets. You can spend them for real on whatever you want. Literally anything, any item, any potion, any whatever. If you want to convert it into hiring some kind of a like sidekick or whatever, you can do that shit, right? If you want to build some kind of a keep, for your character using the rules that D&D has now for building like strongholds and stuff, you can do that if it's going to give you some kind of bonus that you can use next time you come in here. This is a persistent thing that I'm doing. So we're going to do danger room stuff in the future. And your characters are going to be able to be on a growth path that allows them to pick up more shit. The more shit is going to be in the form of a feat. So you're going to be able to take a new feat every time that you do one of these. And once you collect enough of those, you will move through from provisional to other steps to become a full member of the Magical Society of Champions. You'll be as broken as Evan is in build, or Whistler, or Grok. Grok actually is kind of new to it, so not as broken as it needs to be. So take a feat, any feat, literally any feat, and add it to your sheet. Add the 5,000 gold or 500 platinum, however you want. And that is the end of tonight. So, see, I'm nice. Happy Pride, everybody. You mostly
Happy
survived.
Pride.
You succeeded in what you were doing. You beat some really interesting adversaries that I'm sure you've never actually faced before. I've never been able to run them before, so thank you for that. And you walked away with a bunch of goodies. So that's fun. We had a good time. We raised money for a good cause. And we get to do it again next time in the Danger Room. I'd like for all of you to sign off. Bless you.
Roll
Roll
wild
me
magic.
wild magic.
Table.
I need 2 D100s, please.
Okay.
And that is 74 points of healing for everybody. I saw that green in the chat. Thank you very much. Just want everybody to know. So you're able
Whoa.
to pop that back up.
Yeah,
Both
sorry that I
20s?
spread whatever it was to you.
Apparently, I rolled 20 twice.
No, it was
Okay.
23 and
wait.
27.
I
It was
can't
23
see
and
my
27.
dice are in the way. Yeah, 23 and 27.
So 23, we're going to say one is for each of your characters. You can decide which one is which. One of them, your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue. Remove curse spell can end this effect, but you're not going to be able to do that until the next time you play with them in the Danger Room, right?
Okay.
So make a note in there. Whichever one, which one do you, well, you could wait because I'll tell you what the second one is. That was the 23. You decide who gets what. 27, for 1 hour, objects around you whisper back everything you say. That will apply in the next game that you bring that character to. So here. So which one's getting whispered at for a full hour, and which one is going to be vibrant blue until you remove curse?
I'm gonna have Talori be blue because merfolks can be blue anyway.
Nice.
So that's just her having fun. And Ophelia's the only person I could think of with the patience for that shit. So I'm giving her the whisper situation.
I love that. That's perfect. And it is now canonical that in the Danger Room, if anybody sneezes, they have to roll on both wild magic tables that I
I'm
have here.
sorry that my sneezes are contagious.
Oh,
it
you're
just
fine.
it happens. This is why I was by myself in the dungeon before I joined everybody.
Nothing at all to be sorry about. You gave us a great gift, Janie, with that. And all of you watching this gave us a great gift of your attention and your money to help Sarah in a very worthwhile cause. The link's going to stay up, so please continue to share it far and wide. It will impact other games, and more importantly, it will impact Sarah's life. So please help in any way that you can. Make sure other people know that we're raising money for this. And I'd like to do outros, everybody. So we're going to go sorry, what's up, Green?
This is just something in character. When everybody's done, Talori's just gonna say, "So can I go back to the party? Because I think they're all waiting for us, and you guys are all invited."
I got moonshine. Well,
Yeah, you can all try
Whistler-
the devil's piss.
Whistler just Misty steps to in between the two of you, if it's okay, an arm on each of your shoulders, and says, "Let's have fun." And all of you, including Evan and Gork, end up in the party.
And the
party,
dragon.
pirate party, pirate
And the
party.
dragons.
solar.
And the dragons
Pirate
and the
party.
solar's back.
Pirate party.
back,
Even
baby.
with my
Oh, the
allergies, I'm
dragons are
okay.
a very good time at the party.
With the
They all
yeah,
Yes.
do fun
you're
tricks.
okay there. And I will tell you, the false Hydra, the how the fuck is it? The some bitch cascade, some gambuscade, and the mimic. The mimic is the house you're having the party in, right? And the other two are there.
Horrifying.
And you're fully partying with them. They're there at the after party. They're like, yeah, no hard feelings. We just need to help you train in. Yeah.
Hey, can I say
just really
that
windy.
one of my sneezes,
really windy.
like there's
Yeah.
like colorful confetti that falls.
I love that. And the confetti, when it happens, the confetti falls down from the sky. And like above you, which is what the mimic's looking like. The mimic wanted to feel like it was an open air environment. Mimic is actually very attentive to the decor, and each of you, as you look in each distinct direction or like move room to room, you find exactly what you want the room to be. Whatever you wanted that room to be, it was that, and it was glorious. It sneezes though from the stuff falling down, and now I'm gonna roll 2 D100s, and we're gonna see how that goes.
Crazy work.
Yeah.
I just thought we needed confetti. It was a party.
Bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang on the door,
The
baby.
door, baby. But
Hate the
I
dice.
can't hear you.
I don't like the sound they make.
I don't like
know,
the
I'm so
sound.
sorry.
I have
It's-
muted it, but I hate
it's-
how they look.
It's a 97 and an 83, and I do want to note that I switched to fuzzy dice on D&D Beyond because I play in a D&D game where I play basically Mick Foley in a wrestling D&D game.
Fine.
And
Hell
it was the
yeah,
dice that
man.
felt like it fit Mick Foley the most. I want
Oh,
you to know,
100%.
right? I want you to know that his character name his real character name is Miguel Lovato, but his
Love.
stage name is Dude Kind, and he's a
Incredible.
World Tree Barbarian, and he's glorious.
I love it.
I love that for you so much.
Thank you. He's so much fun. So yeah, I rolled my 2, and it's a 97 and an 83. So the 97, you're surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute. Those are the gems, everybody.
It's Love Shack.
It's Love Shack, baby. And the 83 is the damage of your next successful attack will be equal to the maximum values of the dice instead of their roll. So congratulations, everybody. The very first damage that I do, the next time that I'm in the danger room, is going to be max values of the dice.
Can we have a disco ball?
Happy
too?
Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Can we have a disco ball too?
Yeah, 100%. You can have a disco ball.
It's the uvula.
It is a disco uvula that is up
Ew.
in the up in the sky, and as the lights dance around you, and Love Shack reigns over the night as the confetti falls, and the sense that the next time you enter the danger room will be a little more dangerous ekes its way into your heart. Let's do outros, everybody. We're going to go Mags to Janie to Green to Eli, back to me. Take it away, Mags.
Hi, I'm the disembodied voice of Mags because my camera decided to crap out towards the end of the stream, but that's fine. On Monday, I will be on Game Master Monday's channel playing Viva La Queer Bar, raising money for Dem Boys, which raises money and assists POC trans men in their gender affirmation. Dusty's running it, Taz is in it, Blue and Kim from 5GMs and Trenchcoat are all in it. It is a fantastic cast. It's going to be a fantastic time. I highly encourage you all tune in and help us raise money for that. We might smooch. I don't know. It's part of the fundraising tier. Other than that, I have some fun things coming up later this summer that I can't talk about quite yet. But as people have seen on social media, alongside Green, I have been added to the team at Streaming Rainbow to be co-producer. So I will be seeing you all much more running behind scenes streams, and also doing a bunch of fun graphic stuff for the fun people at Streaming Rainbow, because it's definitely super cool to finally start to give back and add more creatively to the channel that helped me get my start in the AP scene. Also, gonna help promote this. Starting July 8th, season 4 of Castaway the Woods starts. Because as a wise saint once told me, have you seen the fuck that's going on? They will also be raising money for I can't remember the charity off the top of my head, so I sound like an asshole. But they're going to be just a bunch of really cool, talented AP performers. Fucking Andy, Kanto Force Pagan is going to be in it, and I'm hardcore rooting for him. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to pass it down to Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie, and I am living rent-free in your thoughts until in something else.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I love that. I will say I do want to shout out Viva La Queer Bar before also. Viva La Queer Bar is a great game. I highly recommend everybody play it. It's descended from the Queen. It's a wonderful, beautiful game, especially for Pride. I got to play it for Pride not too long ago, and I think everybody should. It's a great time.
Oh,
so yes, Green.
Huh? No, I'm fine. Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Oh.
just I'll point to you. I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
I asked my GM in my game that I play Talori in if I could keep the 500 platinum. And he said, yes, but we have to take into account interdimensional currency exchange, which is going to translate to 5 copper.
Please tell your GM that I fully endorse that exchange rate.
You fucking cried.
I did. I did.
All you could do. Yeah.
All right. So, hi, my name is Green. I'm also Grete. I'm also a Muppet. I'm also a color. I'm also a girl and a woman, all in one bag because I'm a bitch. I'm a liar.
I'm a lover.
I'm a lover. I'm a mother. Whatever the way the song goes.
Yeah.
I know it usually, but I've been here playing a cleric and a druid named Talori and Ophelia. All the pronouns were she, her. You can find me online at That Green Thing. I work here as a producer and also with the Larry Save RPG and stuff that's happening for the rest of this month because I'm slowing down a little bit with the live streaming next month with me being in the face of I'll be doing behind the scenes. But here's my long list of ads. So Friday, we're doing a static block is the name of the title of the one shots, but the system we're doing is safe mode disabled, and it is an all queer table for Pride, and it's a Code Lyoko themed one shot. It's going to be real fun, and we'll be doing that also to contribute to Hilarity Save RPG's Pride fundraiser for Trans Lifeline, which is happening also in conjunction to our second big live stream mini game of this year, which is Fays and Gays, Treasures and Treasons, a Reagan era inspired Feywild adventure. The big bad is Reagan, but a fairy, and it's fun. So that cast announcement is coming out later this week. Very excited for that. And again, supporting Trans Lifeline. I will also be doing Eat the Reich with Danny. Also supporting Trans Lifeline. That's going to be really fun. That is Saturday. And that's gonna be great. I play Irina, I believe is how you pronounce her name, and lots of great people, lots of great times. That's gonna be over at the Old Ways, and then a bunch of stuff I'm recording, stuff I can't talk about. That's not going to be live. I did want to say this: the Valley finale has been rescheduled, and that has been rescheduled for a pre-recording in July. That will be coming out probably the last week during then, and we will keep our fundraiser open for Trans Lifeline until that is done with. So that stream will also be supporting Trans Lifeline. Yay!
That's awesome.
Amazing.
I love that.
Yay!
And please do donate. Trans Lifeline is wonderful. Incredibly important organization to be supporting. Through all of those ways, because also the Trans Lifeline is what we're raising money for with Eat the Reich over at the Old Ways, right? And there's going to be more. Eli's maybe going to get into it, and then me too. But we're actually raising money for Trans Lifeline tomorrow too. So please support as many wonderful organizations like that as you can afford to reasonably, and push out the other things that you can't support monetarily, so that other people who can know that they exist. That having been said, Eli.
Hey everybody, it's Eli, they them pronouns. Also, hi New Age Geeks, thanks for the raid. We're saying good night. I hope your stream was good. So Danny will talk about, we're doing Killer Cure tomorrow. I don't know what channel it's on. I just know that I'm showing up and I'm doing an Irish accent. That's all I know. So Danny will talk about what we're doing there. We have switched over to what we're raising for Pride. Obviously, we're doing this mutual aid for Sarah, an actual trans person who is in need. Obviously do as much support as you can across the board, but this is an actual person in our community that really could use our help. So if you can spare anything, even $2, because on Friday is Inferno's last Pride stream. And let me just tell you what you can get if you donate to our Ko-fi coffee fund. For $2, you can give a player a gun. That's right, a gun in hell. For $5, you can give Bane to one of the players or me as the guide. For $10, you can give advantage or disadvantage to anybody, including myself as the guide. For $20, the guide of many faces, you make me speak in a different voice, and I have to be a giant ferryman, Phlegyas, on Friday. So if you want that ferryman to sound insane, donate $20. So fun. For $30, you have to you can force somebody, including myself, to roll on the wild magic table. You got a preview of what that wild magic table is here tonight with Danny. And for $50, you can force somebody to draw from the deck of many things or the deck of many fates. So those are all the things that we've got going on for our live streams. We will keep our fund open until the end of July because we also here at Streaming Rainbow have pre-recorded Pride material. Danny is running 2 different campaigns of 5 one-shots in 5 weeks. That's right. 10 one-shots in 5 weeks. It's a little bit more than 5 weeks, but we're doing 10 one-shots, 10 fully different systems with 2 different casts. And we are raising funds for Pride with those 2. It's Pride is a Riot and Half of My Soul. 2 very different vibes. Please check them out. Half of My Soul is going up on Mondays, and Pride is a Riot is going up on Tuesdays. Then starting not this Friday, but next Friday, we have a very cool live stream happening called Generations, which is going to be a tag team of Lux and Teddy. So if you watched Dahlia back, which is a pre-record, a Call of Cthulhu game, that was a pre-record. Teddy played a detective. It was amazing. Teddy Lux is going to be running the first half as Call of Cthulhu, and then Teddy's going to be running the second half as a Delta Green game, which is a very, very cool concept. So yeah, check us out next week for a brand new thing. For myself, we're talking about Dusty Hill, who's running a game at Game Master Monday on next Monday. We are co-GMing a Cowboy Bebop game that also goes up on Mondays with Find Out Productions. So check those out when you can. Check out the VODs on Fridays. Be kind to each other. We love you very much. Danny, take it away.
Cool. Thank you so much, Eli. Thank you, everybody. This was a lot of fun. I hope that you all had a good time. Glad we were able to do this for a great cause. Sarah, we love you. We're here for you. This is not the end, but the beginning of everything that we want to do in community with you. And it's the least that you deserve because you're a wonderful person who's here for all of us. And we're glad we get to do something to be here for you. So with that having been said, I have a million things. I'm Danny Mendoza, he, him, Danny R. Mendoza everywhere on the internet. So Danny R. Mendoza, Danny, the letter R, Mendoza, anywhere. And that's me. But Blue Sky is a good place to follow me. And hopefully I will, maybe tonight, put my link tree in my Blue Sky so you can see all the stuff I've been in, as well as see the updates on what I'm doing there. I'm also here on staff, so I'm around a lot, as Eli mentioned. We're in the middle of putting out 10 one-shots within less weeks than that, right? That I've run for Pride, or am running for Pride. Some of them have come out already for the Pride is a Riot side. The first on Half of My Soul has come out. There's also some additional stuff that's going to start to come out next week for Oceania 2084. There might be some educational content coming up even sooner. We'll see what we get done in time. But Oceania 2084 is going to have a little surprise something come up next week in the solo side. And then there is a West Marches core campaign with 13 Resistance players, including Eli, plus myself as Big Brother. And we are almost halfway through filming that. It's a pre-record. It's going to start coming out in July. And we could not be more excited about what we're doing with it, especially given the current state of the world. This is 1984, the game. It is rough to watch. It is much less silly than tonight. So, attend to that. And if you don't feel like watching that, watch other things that are lighter here that we have. But if you are up for it, we highly recommend you check it out. It's an incredible system. The author of the game dropped by early in the stream today to say hi and support us. Highly recommend you support their stuff. So we'll put a link about that somewhere as well. Off channel, different channel, running creatively, but it's not a game that has a GM in it. The Time We Have project that Eli is also a part of, alongside 30 plus people in general. And The Time We Have is a wonderful descendant from the Queen duet game that is also very, very tough emotionally. It's over on Many Face Plays. We haven't started airing it yet, but we have started filming it. It is coming up, and we're very, very excited about all of the pairings that can be a part of that. Green is also going to be a part of it as well, and we're going to be recording some of Green's stuff and some of Eli's stuff very soon. I have coming up tomorrow night with Eli and some other folks also on Many Face Plays to benefit Trans Lifeline, Kill or Cure Part 2. So we did Part 1 to benefit Trans Lifeline back in April. Part 2, which you could watch even if you haven't watched Part 1, is going to be up tomorrow night starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. So that is going to be Thursday, July 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm also going to be on Saturday, as Greta mentioned, running Eat the Reich over at The Old Ways live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And that is going to be benefiting Trans Lifeline. Over on Pantsless Tables on Sunday, June 28th at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, going to be running Visigoths versus Molgoths as the ending of Pantsless Pride. It is the finale of Pantsless Pride, where we're raising money for the Trevor Project and for mutual aid in the queer community in India. Past that, I'm going to be doing a bunch of extra stuff, all the stuff that was mentioned already by everybody else, some stuff that I can't talk about yet, and some fundraisers that are a little bit further out to benefit the Trans Latin Coalition over at Nerds with Dice and over at Many Face Plays to raise money again for Trans Lifeline, running Eat the Reich with Eli, and running Uncaging Nicholas. These are in conjunction, all these things with Many Face Plays that we're doing to raise money are in conjunction with Just the Human and Charity TRPG. Thank you, Just the Human and Charity TRPG, for your support in doing this. There's a bunch of other stuff. Just follow me and you can find out. Like and subscribe here on Streaming Rainbow. If you can, we're making a push to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, because once we do that, it lets us do things that it doesn't let us do at less than that. So help us with that if you like what we do. And if you're not in the Discord, what are you doing? Get in the Discord. You talk shit with us while we're up, right? Like you do that in the chat on Twitch and on YouTube, but you could also do that in the Discord. And it's like VIP level, you know what I mean? Like more private. You can just hang out with us. Maybe we'll say stuff that we won't say on the Twitch or the YouTube, right? Come play games with us, and honestly, pick up these games and play it for yourself. I put together stuff for this level 20 D&D stuff tonight since Monday, as Eli mentioned, right? And level 20 is crunchy and has a bunch of stuff. We play a lot of games on this channel that are not D&D, that are a lot easier to pick up and play, even if all you've ever played before is D&D or you've never played a TTRPG. Anything that you're attracted to playing, anything that you want to pick up and try, we highly recommend. That's why we do the 5 system thing too. These games are put in conversation with each other and we have something to say with that, but we also want to show, hey, just pick it up. Play the thing you want to play. It's worth it. You're going to have a good time with your friends. There's nothing to be scared of, and it's a great way to learn what it is to play that game. So give that a shot. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Bye,
also,
everybody.
if you want a discount on Dice, totally forgot about it.
Oh,
Only Crits.
right.
Go to Only
Yes.
Crits and use code Streaming Rainbow, and you'll get 15% off of your dice order.
And they're actually good dice. We actually
they're actually
legitimately
good dice.
like the dice.
Yeah,
is the
they're really
nice
good.
thing. Yeah,
I forget. It's new. We're gonna raid Lux, which is really funny because he's streaming right now. So let's do it.
Nice.
He's playing a really cool dino game. It's so cool. Stick around and show him support.
Stick around.
Yeah.
Okay. We love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Good night.
Night.
Night.